if you're streaming to Twitch, I'll wait a solid another minute before saying something profound.
Let
Do
me
not say any racisms.
clear
It's
out
bad.
a lot of this stuff.
I was about to say, you was talking about eating a glizzy. I'm like, no, no.
What?
What?
Yoshi?
What?
We
What?
don't, we don't
That,
eat gluten
that's what I
here.
said in
Yeah,
in the
that's what I'm
Dungeon
talking
Dolphins
about.
thing to get Joshy's attention.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You guys fucking assholes. That's what he said. Talking
Alright,
about
alright.
glizzies.
Okay,
I
let me
will.
see.
That is
Strength.
not a threat. It is a promise.
Oh my god,
Alright.
you're gonna make Josh eat a glizzy?
Let
I haven't had a hot dog in a while, to be honest.
I
Alright,
didn't
give
mean it.
I
I
me
didn't mean
a
it.
Dogs are
second.
awful.
What?
How do I... Wait a minute.
just so you know, I will have Discord like minimized, so that way my second monitor is my character sheet and any
I mean,
homebrew rules.
Oh god, I'm forgetting
I
how
mean
to
that
do
makes sense.
things. Alright. We've got a brief moment from the rest. Welcome to the Tainting Strangers. Don't worry about Moo. I don't know what Moo's doing. Uh, I should have prepared this. I should have practiced. I really should have. I'll do it in post. Post editing, editing Bonnie. Go chat and like take a freeze frame or something and like do an actually good intro for this, cause I my head is empty right now. All right, that's
What was that?
All right, I found what I was looking for. I have a little notebook with like sticky notes and stuff, and that's what I'm gonna use to take notes.
let me open everything
Speaking
up.
of notes, no,
I need to
Where's
turn
never
Honor?
Joshy down. His voice is far too loud for me.
Hmm?
Wait, I'm
we have
confused.
honor.
What's honor?
Honor.
Honor.
We have that.
I guess that'd be like a rep thing. I've never heard of that
Honor,
before.
honor, and what?
Like,
That's a lot. That's a lot of bogus.
What do
I
you?
mean,
focus.
I have
There's
no
two
idea what you're
stories.
talking about.
Focus.
Anyway,
All right.
Hey, Spade, leave it
you know,
alone.
Let's
Don't
see
be a
what
By
bad
dice are
by this
boy.
chosen.
point,
The
editing
pink
me
stack.
should have gotten a good intro out because I cannot do that on the fly apparently. Do you want to start?
I mean,
Yeah.
wait,
Oh,
We all
real
ready
quick
to go?
before you start. This is googly goo, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna just put GG.
Goobly Goobleton, as I have named it, because I am the DM, but also not the DM.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I should probably not take these in pen, but fuck it, why not?
wait,
That
Okay.
what?
wait. I'm
Okay,
trying
I'm
to I'm
sorry.
trying to choose what dice to use because my character is majority white, but I don't think she would use pink dice.
All
I
right,
kind of
real
want
quick.
yellow stuff.
I'm not gonna be.
Most of the dice sets I have for my characters are based off of personality and small traits.
All right,
Like I
Bon.
have a
Quick
purple and a
question.
green set of dice for
Actually,
my character's eyes.
Yeah,
what's
okay.
today?
I'm
The 20th?
using the what I'm gonna have to look at what colors these are because I've just picked the animal that most represents
Just
the one.
use dice, Sting.
Just use dice, please. Like,
Just
I'm
use
not
dice.
worrying about aesthetics for my dice either.
I
I
am.
do aesthetics whenever I feel like I can, so I have done it.
All
Yeah.
right, quick
Anyway,
question.
let us
Real question. I
start,
swear to God.
please.
I can still
Okay.
use D&D Beyond, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
You could still use
Okay.
D&D Beyond.
Okay.
I
All
mean,
right.
I'm not
It's just
bothering.
everything else is happening on roll 20.
All right. All right. I'm okay. All right. I'm ready. I'm ready. I got it. I got it. I got it. I
All
got
right,
it.
we all ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
I believe so.
All right.
Unless
Let
someone's got to take a shit.
Now that you mention it.
Why did you have to say that?
I mean,
All right.
seriously
Start.
though,
Just
Let's
why did
go.
shut
you
up.
have
Shut
to
up.
say
God
that?
damn it.
Shut
I
up.
didn't
Shut up.
think my
Just start.
cast
Shut
sounded
up.
that loud.
Just start. Bon, just start.
All right. So you all come to you basically it's like snapping out of a daze. You all snap out suddenly. You don't know what caused it, and it seems like it all happened to all of you at the same time. You look around you and you notice four other people that you do not recognize. Some of them don't even look like they're from anywhere you've ever seen. If you would all like to go one by one and introduce your characters, describe them a little bit.
Who's gonna start?
Okay.
Not
That's
me.
an
I've done
important
enough
question.
describing for you fuckers already.
Hey, yay, yay.
I need to prepare myself to be as fruity as Vince is.
What's your language?
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'll break this. I'll break the ice.
Alright.
I'm gonna do this in character. Why not? My fucking head. Wait a minute.
So, describe
No, describe.
demands.
Carmack's a very, I'd say, bulky-ish guy. Right. Like he's not tall. He's short, stocky. Fat. Whatever. Um. He's got a sword, I guess. A katana that he's gotten from his mother, long from battle. Not rusty or anything. Actually, very well clean. Uh, Guy's got eyes like the Dark Night Sky. Hair curly. Nobody likes him from his homeland. He doesn't talk to anybody.
He's
More of a
fucking
loner kind of
loner.
guy. Or in some other campaign, he's a loner, but in some other campaign, he's got a boner. Anyway, not has like a little scar that goes like not a little one. It's like one he's got across his cheek. I'd say it's pretty noticeable, but it's not
Little
like
big
super
scar.
prominent. Yeah, and it cuts deep, so it's it's a potential of reopening it maybe something. But he didn't go for medical help. It was self stitch. So he's a bit of a survivor and very very worried of people. Also, is not a fan of just women in general for unknown reasons.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
So you're not a fan of 3/5 of the party.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
only one. Wait. You're only sometimes fine with one person in the party.
Oh, it's not like he can't stand women. It's not like he absolutely abhors like women. It's just there's a reason for it, but I'm not gonna get into it.
hmm hmm
It'll come.
Just
When he
It'll
was in
come along
5th
later
grade,
in the
he gave a
campaign.
girl a flower and she just ate it.
no, it's the first. It's the first
God.
session. I think I should build the character as we go on.
Just
But yeah,
the,
that's my character.
the rest of the story will come along later in the campaign.
Oh, a dandelion must be the last one of the season.
Oh wow, a dandelion. Must be the last one of the season.
Jesus Christ.
This is
All right.
reminding me.
Do you want to go left or right?
What were you asking?
Right.
Right? Alright, Teddy, you're
Yep.
up.
Motherfucker. Anyway, so you described it as just coming out of a daze, correct?
Kind of, yes. Like, you're basically, like, just coming back to reality.
So they are standing up if they were standing up.
Yes, you all are standing in the middle of some kind of road.
So
I'll get
immediately
more
to
on
the
that.
other members of the party, they would see something breaking the horizon as this 6'2" half Goliath woman is standing up. She has blood orange hair. Take it as you will, either the zest or the meat, whichever you prefer. She stands at 6'2". She has some fairly standard hide armor on her body, mostly self-made. Stitching's decent, not too shabby. Uh, but she has a large scarf made from whole animal pelts wrapped about her neck, and she has a long sword at the small of her back, and the handle of which looks to be made of human bone. And she kind of rears back for a second, looks around, and when did the trees get turned to stone?
The trees.
That's what she said as she looked around at the buildings around her.
Alright. So is that all for Berta?
Yeah, there's nothing else to describe because no one's looking at her face yet. So
Alright, let me get remembered of your name. Samiris? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, your turn.
Okay. Okay. So, Samiris is, you said she's standing up, right? Everyone's standing up.
Everyone's standing in the middle of the road.
From like the character, from like the tokens and shit, she's standing in front, right?
Kinda, yeah.
So, from the viewpoint of everyone else, they just see like this 5'3" kind of short elf, right? But you can barely tell she's an elf because other than like the stomach and her back, that's really the only skin she's showing. She is covered in the face. She has a mask. A hood is always up. Literally, the only part of her body that isn't covered, as I said, is her stomach. Um, the moment she turns around, you're instantly struck with these kind of electric yellow. I know it's not a color, but still, like these bright yellow eyes that are like piercing. But
neon sign.
really, yeah, a neon sign basically, like a neon color yellow in her eyes. And really, that's all I can say for her because she's kind of a basic looking character. She's completely white in the skin, and her hair you can barely see coming through her hood, and it is also like bleach white. Everything about her is just white. That's it. And she's
Seems a
holding,
little.
yeah, she's holding two daggers, and pretty. That's all I'm gonna say because the rest of it will come out in the future.
Alright, Aaliyah, your turn.
Already.
Yep.
So Leah just kind of blinks for a moment as the moment like she was like transported into like this world. She was in the midst of um practice shooting. And so she kind of just looks around at everything and everyone. And for the description of her, she's basically a ginger. And she's got like this like nice sort of like copper red hair, and you can tell like her hair is like on like her hair looks sharp, like in a sense. Her hair just looks like very prickly in a way, but it's still like her hair.
Oops, that didn't do the picture. If you click the bio tab,
It
can you
popped
open
up
it
on
like this?
mine.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
It also
never
popped
mind.
up on mine.
Sorry. The page showed up, but not the picture.
Yeah,
If
here.
you click
This is
bio,
Showed
you'll
up
get the
for me.
picture. That's what I was trying to show you all.
Mhm. But yeah. But yeah,
Sorry.
she's basically like a gingered haired woman. Um and in her hair, you can tell they have like a little bit of like a sort of teal blue kind of way. Similar to whenever like copper like naturally oxidizes in a
Oxidizes.
sense. Yeah. And her attire is basically just all like western. Like she has a basic tan like sort of like dress shirt, but it's kind of like dirtied in a way from like her traveling and such. She has like a sort of leather harness in a way that helps her carry her weapon.
D&D.
Don't worry.
Oh, was that? Oh, okay. That was
No,
okay.
I was talking to my roommate. He's being very loud.
Very
Yeah.
profound.
Mm.
Shoot him.
But yeah, you can tell like she's very like heavily Western styled. But beside that though, there's also her. I'm just gonna go for her right arm. Her right arm is metallic and like has like mechanisms in it. Basically, she is parts cyborg in a way.
I already see
And
a fun interaction with Berta.
mhm.
Ah,
and
Cyberpunk, a game I'll never touch.
she has these like striking like green eyes that give like a sort of glint to like her in a way like sort of like mischievous nature that she has. Um but yeah, as she is just like in the position to about to like grab her gun from her holster to like practice shooting, she realizes she's now in this different area and she's just like, what in God's name? What? And she's just looking around at everybody. It's like, what in the world has just happened here?
All right, now I assume it is the
Spam, do you want to
SMAM,
go? And
also
then
known
you
as the
can
fruit
continue.
roll-up.
After spam, you all can continue the conversation characters would have.
All right.
Alright. They just Vince is just a very pale person overall. It's quite clear he has albinism. He's wearing a maroon Playboy bunny-esque outfit, along with some ballet slippers and a oversized fur coat of a pale pink. As he snaps out of his daze, he just looks around. Um, this isn't this isn't the boiling river of blood.
That's a statement. Damn.
Alright. If that's everything, you can go with your character's first interaction.
If I may, as Berta is looking around trying to get a grasp of something that's familiar to her, she ends up looking at is it Alia?
Elia, yeah.
Alia. She looks over Alia and she seems slightly relieved as she looks at Alia's arm and says, "Are are you one of Codex's followers?"
Elia just kind of has like a weird look to her and has her hands on her hips looking at Berta in like, what are you
Yacht
talking
crane.
about? Like, and then she says, what in Sam Hill are you talking about?
Codex, the god of machines.
Ma'am, I don't know what kind of god of whatchamacallit you're talking about. I was in the middle of a fire practice, and all of a sudden I'm here. So,
I was
sorry
having
that I
some
don't
things.
exactly have the information that you were one there.
Would both of you shut the fuck up, please? Oh my god.
Watch your language. You don't know
I
any
don't.
of us. You can't be that rude.
It's got me this far in life. Next thing you know, I wake up in a fucking place I don't know nothing about. I'm stuck with you fucking moron.
Alia just rolls her eyes. Another ass, of course.
Oh, you want to kiss it too?
No, I'd rather it plant on back onto the ground where it belongs, so you can shut up over there in a timeout.
Why are you so
Berta,
fucking loud?
Berta is immediate. Like you see her rubbing the bridge of her nose. It's like, out of all people, like she's not saying it, but it's just the look of all people, I have to be stuck with two toddlers that yell at each other.
And then there's the other two that have just been quietly watching. Oh, we lost one of them. There we
No.
go. Also, do want to mention that our initial order that we did the introductions in is a pentagram shape.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
That
I
was
noticed that.
unintentional, but it happened.
Not even joking. At when Sting called out like that, his character Samurus is at the front. I'm like, suspiciously pentagram shaped. I didn't
That's the
say it,
exact.
but I was
I
thinking
was
it. But I'm like, I'm not
I
gonna
was kind of
derail.
thinking it as well, but I was looking down at my arm and thinking, wait, what? Because obviously I have one on my arm, so like, I'm like, wait, shit.
Anyway, would Samers or Vince like to put in
Oh
there.
yeah,
Just
yeah. The only thing she's gonna do is obviously, you know, uh, Carmack's attention. Like that, we characters don't know names, of course, but Carmack's attention is diverted at the other two, right? Um, he's not paying attention to Samras, is he?
Pretty much not.
Okay,
Oh no.
thanks. Thank you. Um, huh.
Whatever you roll, keep in mind, passive perception does exist.
Yeah, I know. So if I want to steal his shit, it's sleight of hand, right?
It'd be sleight of
yes,
hand, yeah.
it's sleight of hand.
Yep, that's sleight of hand.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just rolling.
Oh no.
Rolling, don't worry. Nat 20, bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh
Nat-
my
Oh
god.
my god, I was gonna find a
Okay,
Nat
good
20
roll
plus
since-
6.
Since
26.
Berta is looking directly at Carmack, can she roll perception?
Roll with
By the way,
advantage on that.
Roll with advantage.
Yeah.
can I
I'm
just
using
say,
the dice colors that are the color of her eyes, so let me.
can I just say it was a nat 20 and she has a +6 modifier of sleight of hand anyway.
I rolled both d20s and both got an 18, which is her passive perception as well.
Oh, so you got literally the same result no matter what you used.
Yeah, but so I know she got a critical success, but I also have a 21 in total perception.
That's a 26 to 21, so what ends up happening is you know that Samaris is going over to Carmack, but you don't pick up what she's doing over there.
So what do I take? What's
my-
he got?
What
So-
do you have, Carmack?
As someone who has
Go ahead
DM'd
and-
before, if Bond's okay with
Um,
it, something under a pound, like a pound in
Yeah.
weight, could easily be missed. Anything
no,
over
I
a
was-
pound is noticeable if missing.
Yeah, no, I wasn't
Okay.
going to take anything too big.
I mean, anything you would take that's over, like under a pound is something. Yeah, I pretty much would recognize. Nothing I'd really need.
Okay. So literally with her, it's if it's around 2 gold, she will take it.
Around 2 gold.
Round two. Dang, you really are a klepto.
2 gold or above.
There's only one thing you would take that I have that's even above that.
Is it rations?
Pretty much.
She's stealing his food.
Oh my.
Oh
You're
wait, no, that's
such an
That's very heavy, actually.
yeah, that is very heavy. Wait.
20
What else do you have?
pounds.
Everything in my. The only thing you would probably take from me is probably my fucking mess kit, and that's it. 'Cause that's the only. Wait, and you said it had to be under a pound, right?
Roundabout, unless you can unless you have to roll for what would it be to see if you
I
notices?
don't know. I will say if you try to take rations, as I said, as a fellow DM, I'm sorry, Bon, but just from my understanding of normal D&D rules, with the rations item is actually multiple days of rations. So
His is 1 day. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah,
Oh,
one day
well,
of
shit.
rations is 20 pounds, which is no one
know.
eats
Never.
20
It's a
pounds
heavy
of
amount of
food.
food for 1
God.
day.
Okay. I know I said I'd take the food, so I'm gonna have to stick with it. She's taking. I'm gonna say it and see if he notices and see if anyone see what the reaction
Oh
is
my god.
because it
Taking
makes
the
sense.
Deluxe prime meat meal. It's a full
Yeah.
ass beer.
Joshi, do you wanna?
Hmm.
Would it be insight? No,
I would have to roll insight. That's pretty much the only thing.
it's perception. Would it be just to see if he notices actually?
Perception.
It going.
Be perception.
Yeah, it's perception.
yeah, it's perception.
Hey, you wanna roll perception?
I didn't see it. I rolled a 5.
I think
He's as
even
thick as a brick.
Me personally, like if someone is trying to steal from Berta, I will use Berta's passive perception because you're not gonna steal from someone if they are actively looking at you. So passive perception is more likely.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Fantastic.
is that all you're gonna? Who else wants to notice this?
Um,
Berta knows Samras did something, but doesn't know what.
Yeah.
Vince is confused. He's not gonna notice shit.
Can I check? Can Carmack check his bag?
Do you have a
you,
reason to check your bag?
you
Yeah,
don't
for a
know
reason?
if you don't know if things have been.
I never
stolen
said
for
I was
any
checking for
reason.
something. I just said Carmack was going to check his bag. That's all I said.
Uh, I'd say your hidden roll did pretty well. You I'd say you probably notice that um
Yeah, you've got no food.
Samaris got like suspiciously close to you. So
Well,
if you want to use that information, it's like, this stranger's getting awful close.
Hmm?
ma'am,
I feel a hand in my pocket.
ma'am.
It's kind of suspicious.
Is that a hand in my pocket, or did I shove a rat in there?
Is that a hand in my pocket, or am I just happy to see somebody? Anyway,
Jeez.
All right.
ma'am, you need to back the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm so sorry. You know, personal space with me is not really a thing. So like, yeah, of course. And she
Yeah.
backs up.
Back the fuck up. Thank you. Fucking weirdo.
She's as she's backing up, she's eating the food she just stole.
Oh my fucking
She's
god.
got like a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Your
So
mouth.
what it would be is like, well, if I may ask, what rough? Don't tell me too much detail. Roughly, what time period would Carmack be from?
If I'm thinking samurai, I'd say 1700s.
Whoa.
1700s for the samurai?
I don't fucking remember.
You-
I'm thinking this shit on the
Hashi,
fly.
samurai are
Oh,
from
no.
the 1800s.
Yeah.
Samurai
I
are from
don't know.
1800s
Whoa.
cowboys time. Anyway,
Joshi,
um,
Joshi.
Okay, really quick.
Samaras and Carmack are from the same time period.
Okay,
Hey,
here's a bit of
Samaras
reference.
is Victorian.
Victorian era, Wild West times, and the time of samurais all happened, like, they all happened around the same time.
Yeah, Samaras is Victorian.
so
can-
what
I
I'd
can
say
believe
is what Samras probably grabbed is some form of hardtack.
The most delicious food.
Yummy.
Because if it's traveling rations, it shouldn't be too perishable, and hardtack can sit on a shelf collecting dust for years and still be fine.
Meanwhile, someone more modern like Vince would probably have something like modern day survival bread, which is a lot tastier than hardtack.
And you have no idea what Berta has, because as far as you can tell, she could either be from a cosplay convention or some medieval time.
Well,
Or at least as far as Vince can tell.
Yeah.
Oh man.
bitch, did you?
For a
This is-
samurai, you I'm so
Bit stupid. Bit stupid.
Well, yeah. I don't think we sat down and read books in the battlefield, now did I? Anyway.
Wait, you've been in a battle? You don't look like you can get off your own 2 feet, let alone be in a battle.
Yeah. The scar says otherwise, fucko.
That looks self-inflicted.
Berta kind of coughs. Could you two please stop being children? I've already had to deal with enough children in my time. I don't want to.
I swear I'm
Grown
missing something.
people acting
swear
like the
to
orphans
God.
I take care of.
You took care of orphans?
Yes, because I'm selfless.
Wait, I was an orphan.
You two are acting like 2 amps right now. And that's
Fucker.
honestly kinda lame.
I'm
Berta points at Vince. Exactly.
What the fuck is going on? What are you two? What are you guys talking about?
I'm just eating food.
Yeah, wait a fucking minute. Wait a you fat bitch.
Alia
Wait,
kind
what?
of gives out a chuckle.
Berta just
Yeah.
says, "Clearly not. She looks like she could be broken in half by the breeze."
Thank God it ain't a fucking storm outside. But anyway, yeah, you can keep it. Fuck it, I don't care.
Who says this is yours?
Made a mistake.
Who says this is yours? This is mine. I got this.
Oh, you want to roll? Oh, you're gonna have to roll deception for that one, Bucko.
I know I am.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Passive insight for so just depending on what Sting rolls, Patalia might call bullshit. Not Patalia, Berta. Fuck.
Berta might call bullshit.
Berta might call bullshit.
Oh shit, that's.
No, I already had one.
That's
No, I already had like a whole thing.
no. Just saying. That's a 4.
I
Oh,
rolled a
yeah.
6. Go icy.
No. Berta just says bullshit.
Bullshit. I rolled a 6.
No,
It doesn't matter.
I got this.
Berta's
I got
passive
this
insight's
silent class.
11.
What's mine?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait, Vince. Oh, of course, Vince would have more insight than you. He's a demon. He
Why am I
understands
moving?
things.
I'm sorry, I accidentally clicked. That was me.
So, you're calling me a liar?
Doubt it.
Yes. I've dealt with enough troublemakers in my time to know when someone's lying.
Well, I'll have you know it's correct. I got it from his bag.
Go fucking figure.
Berta seems like her brain isn't computing. It's like, wait, what?
Alia
She
nudges
admitted?
Alia nudges Carmax a little bit and is like, "Hey, you know, I might be out of business here. If you want me to hunt that person down for your stuff with a little bit of coin, you know, I'm your girl."
I don't even understand what you're talking in, but okay.
I just realized because like everyone is from a different time period, different slang from the different time periods are gonna
Yeah.
fuck everybody up.
For real?
I love
I
the
feel like the
diversity
only
in this
person-
already.
I feel like the
Hey.
only person who might understand all of them is Vince, and that's because he was raised in hell.
Oh, my God.
Listen, ma'am, this porn,
The only
whatever
thing
shit,
worse would be a
Yeah.
vampire that uses lingo from every time period he's been in.
God, he wouldn't survive in our generation anyway.
Just use like old English and use like yeet.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Josh.
Fucking, I'm sorry, I was just gonna say this. Let him cook, but anyway, ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about. If you could just leave me alone, please. I wake up around a bunch of strangers. I mean, it usually
Fine.
happens when I'm at the bar, but you know, whatever. But
Yeah, I get those
Alright.
on my days off too. Very well, I'll leave you to it.
If I may ask, what time of day is it currently?
It appears to be sometime around noon, but when you look in the sky, you notice that it's a little difficult to tell where the sun is. You notice as you start to look around, everything seems gray and dead. Even the sky no longer really shines that blue for whatever reason, whatever catastrophe struck the civilization around you. I'm
So
trying to
basically,
think.
what I'm hearing is Samaras is right at home, since as she's from the Victorian era in London.
Well-
Alright.
well,
I just had to think about your information. I think the only person that would be kind of familiar with the architecture would be Vince, if Vince has ever been to the surface.
Oh, he has. Trust me,
Okay.
he has.
Alright, so
Just a couple back alleys, a
every-
little bit of money.
everyone that's not a demon, you look around and the architecture seems completely different to you. Seems entirely focused around some kind of like solid stone. It's it it's made too well to have been carved out of rocks, but it's definitely not separate pieces either. You notice the path you're on also made out of some kind of similar stone. It's very hard beneath your feet, harder than any path you've ever been on before.
Question: is it chip sealed?
I have no clue what that means.
Chip sealing is when you put a bunch of tiny rocks onto the road, supposedly, so it prevents chipping. In reality, it just makes the road worse.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so it's the good road. Okay.
It's a good.
Yeah, it's
It's a
pretty
good.
good road.
This is good
Unfortunately,
road right
there's
here.
nothing that uses it.
Well,
As you look around, you notice that in between the two sections of road that you all are gathered between, there is there is actually fresh ground, but it seems fairly different than any of the architecture around you. All dried and cracked and gray.
this is odd.
And as you're looking around, you notice something slowly
Oh.
walking towards you.
Oh.
I'm gonna ready my katana.
Alia kind of squints towards the direction of the figure. What in the world is this now? Do y'all see that?
Vince kind of just readies his shield.
Berta doesn't pull her longsword, but she definitely puts her hand on the handle. It almost
I'm
looks like an
Sam's getting behind the
ooze.
big one.
So Berta.
Yeah.
Alia already had like her hand on her a revolver the whole time since she got here, so I think she's good.
Bon, I can't move my piece, but Sam's is moved behind Berta.
Alright. Did
I
that
don't
not?
like this
Hold
shit
on,
one
Yeah,
let me
bit.
that'll
fix
do.
that as I describe it.
That'll
Like a
do.
bird formation.
Yeah, a backwards bird formation.
Yeah, with the person at the back being the one that is almost weakest.
Alright,
I don't like this shit one bit.
it should work. I don't know why it's not, but alright, so as you watch it get closer still, it seems to it okay, let's start with this. It's some kind of humanoid shape. It's got the like the general outline kind of, but it's definitely not any kind of actual humanoid. Its body kind of jiggles a little with each step as if it was like some kind of like gelatinous creature. And
As
you
Berta
notice,
said, mistaking it for an ooze.
and its entire body, however, is entirely opaque. It's a very dark looking creature. Do any of these are any of these characters familiar with ink writing, like pen and paper,
Uh,
like pen and quill?
A little
Oh,
bit, yeah. Pen and paper, yeah.
Definitely
Sam,
Berta, being of the time period where inkwells and quills were the
Yeah, yeah.
main form of writing.
Vince,
So
Actually,
it's
Vince
so
is familiar
Sammer,
with other people doing it. He's never done it himself.
all
yeah,
right.
and Samara is on the same page as Vince because like
Mhm.
she knows of it, she's seen like examples of it, but she's never done it herself.
I
Yeah.
think Carmack
Alright.
would know fairly enough.
So
Alia. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
for all of you guys, uh, when you look into its eyes, you can't help but think of an inkwell and just the dark. It's kind of like the dark colors you would see in one of those. And as it takes another step forward, you see that instead of go away, I'm describing things. Instead of uh, like nails, like a normal person would have, it all of its fingers end in claws, and so do its toes. And it's kind of just shuffling towards you. It kind of seems aimless. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what it's looking at.
Talking to people, okay?
You just know that it's coming towards you.
All right.
Um,
If
can I?
Berta may have her action, she draws her longsword, and am I free to move her?
Maybe.
Well, I planned on moving her 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like, she walks her full movement forward with her sword drawn and seems to hold it as if trying to gauge if it is in any way, shape, or form sentient.
I
Samura's
want.
just gonna shout out and just say, "Why don't we just move out of its way and see if it like goes to someone?"
Well,
Alia doesn't say
Doesn't
anything,
matter.
but
Berta moves.
I'd say
Ali. Uh,
I'd, I'd back up like 10 feet from my position.
yeah.
Just straight.
So you move back 2 squares.
Go back to
Okay,
that
what's my
side.
movement speed? So, Alia tries to take into position, kind of going off more to off
Over
more to
here,
the
or
right a little bit.
okay.
Yeah, just so she has an open shot, just in case anything happens.
By the way, there is a ruler feature. So,
Okay, so
what's her
that's
movement?
Oh, ruler.
30 feet movement speed.
30, so she can go like over here.
Yeah. Okay, so right
If I may
about
personally say, I think she'd be a little bit back from where
there.
Berta
I'll
is,
go
like still
right
a little
about
farther away, but still
there.
to the right.
Mm.
Yeah. So, how far?
Uh,
How how far is it? Because I think I have a good shot.
25 feet
Yeah.
from you.
Okay. Yeah, I still have a good shot. Okay.
Yep.
Um, I'm just gonna have.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right. Hmm.
You're gonna go towards the misogynist? What?
The
Oh my
most
Now
god.
that you say it like that,
Well, damn. I wouldn't say he was necessarily misogynistic. He was just interested in women.
I mean, you're from the samurai era, so you know,
I got behind the big one, and then the big one moved away.
you're still behind
you're
her,
still behind.
so
Yeah.
You are, yeah.
so by all technicality, if because you are a rogue, you could be hidden because Berta's basically a wall.
Yeah. Can I do something?
I'm gonna
Well,
just.
wait for Smam to do shit first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna move like. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna move like half of his.
So
I have no idea how this works.
you can either yep, there.
That works.
Okay. Can Samaras put away her daggers and grab out her short bow?
Grab it or what?
Her short bow.
Short bow.
Oh, short bow. Okay. I heard shoulders said weird, and I was very confused. Yes, yes, you can.
Shot.
So that I
Also,
know that's an accent, but we're not in combat right now, so.
Not, yeah, not in combat, so it's gonna be a little bit more freeform.
Moo, I will say something. I decided to look at Elia's character sheet. I like how she's a bounty hunter with a -2 to investigation.
I know. She's not the best bounty hunter. She's
She's the
You're a knob.
hottest.
she's the wild card, a bounty hunter.
Oh my god. Not even a
Some
wild card,
days you
it's a
bring him.
wild card.
Let's
I
put
don't
it.
know, I
Let's put it
couldn't
like
find
this.
him.
Let's put it like this.
There's no sign of him.
It's Elia,
Meanwhile,
right?
there's like a giant neon sign.
Alea, yeah.
Yeah, Elia.
Alea.
Sometimes she just doesn't get there. Sometimes
Man, I
she ends
wonder
up
where the
shooting him.
villain's lair is. Victorian mansion in the middle of the city.
Just like in
Yeah.
the middle of like an open field.
It's like the Scooby Doo gang all over again, but in a person.
She
I'm
just
sorry.
rolls with the punches.
Alright, so what's happening now?
Alright. So are any of you taking actions against this thing?
No.
So
No.
Trying to reason with
No.
it, anything like that?
Berta is kind of doing a test of if it's sentient
Oh,
by being intimidating, like just big woman with sword in right in front of it, just basically like, you know, if you're sentient, you wouldn't approach any closer than this.
well, for Alia's perspective, she has her gun ready and pointed at this thing and yells, "Y'all better start saying something, or else we're not gonna hold back."
Hold.
It
Fucking hold.
it in fact does not do either, and it does not talk back. It just keeps shambling towards Berta, and as it gets closer, it starts to reach up its clawed hands towards her.
Yep.
You
This
all
With
is
an
take a round
11
of
of
action.
passive, uh, with an 11 in passive wisdom, what what does Berta take this as? Because
Passive wisdom.
I'm doing
Um,
passive wisdom because
yeah,
currently she's not actively doing anything.
yeah. It doesn't seem like it's going to respond to anything. Its eyes don't even look like it's fully looking at you. Like, they're not, the eyes aren't tracking, they're just kind of looking in your general direction. And even though they're just fucking, like, circles, there's still no hint of, like, it fully acknowledging you're there visually. It's just kind of reaching for you.
Give me that bullet.
So, I'm assuming it's standard turn based, so she can't move to the side and see if it walks past until it
Um, I
circles
will
back
say
around, correct?
at this point, I think it will have looped back around. We'll just do the Discord order, um, while we're not in initiative combat.
Mhm.
So, uh, who do we want to start with? I guess we can.
I mean, I want to say something.
Yeah, you go. You
Sure.
go ahead. We'll start with.
Samaras just shouts out, although she's at the back, right? She's trying to tell everyone, right? Just say, just wait, leave it alone for a second, see if it does anything. And then she shouts to Berta, Berta, or not, doesn't say her name, but big one, can you take a hit?
When I asked that
Right.
behemoth of a woman that question,
So,
yeah, she looks like
Berta
she can.
looks back at Samris and just points to the like nasty ass laceration scar on the left side of her jaw.
Okay, okay, we'll see if it attacks. If it attacks, we'll all attack it. Got it?
Sure, I guess.
Fine.
I like how far they are apart having this conversation. Just like, hey, can you take a
It,
hit?
no, you can easily hear someone from 30 feet away.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but now I just
What?
have it in my fucking brain. Hey,
Not right now.
what's
Okay,
your
we're in the
name?
middle of a game.
Ezekiel!
Kyle.
Fuck you,
Fuck you,
Ezekiel!
Ezekiel. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
God.
And then can I and
What's
then
your
can I
name?
move Samriz? And
So,
then can I
Yeah,
move
yeah, yeah.
Samriz like I want to say about 10 feet to the left diagonally?
You're not gonna go your full movement speed?
No, just 10 feet. Just so I
Okay.
can get a good enough shot on the actual thing
just
if it would
line.
Oh,
attack.
right,
I
right. About
love
here?
how this is immediately showing playstyle. I honestly love
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one fucking dude.
Oh, excuse
But
me.
so can
Yeah.
Berta so I forgot to describe it. Berta has a shield that looks to be very tight, like kind of animal hide, just pulled over wood, and
Alright.
almost as if branded, there seems to be the eye socket of a skull with some sort of gem inside of it. But can Berta hold her shield up to prepare to block? To I don't know what the rules on blocking is, if that is an action at all she can take.
I believe that was one. see if I can show you guys this fucking thing. There we
Oh,
go.
oh yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I
Oh
have a
gee, oh
picture
golly.
of it. That's what's reaching out towards Berta right now. And so sorry, what was it you were doing?
Essentially, Berta for science is standing still, but I want her to hold up her shield, which is attached to her left arm, and prepare to block.
Okay. Do you know the blocking rules? Because I actually don't.
I don't think there is any blocking rules, but then
No,
again,
there
there's
is.
no combat this slow.
Hold on. Sorry,
So
this is very unprofessional of me.
That's
it's
your
okay.
well, I don't know if it's your first time DMing, but it's first time DMing us. So
Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do it this way. Is anyone else doing anything before the collation?
I guess I'll move up.
Me
You move up?
personally,
How many feet?
Directly ahead of me, my full movement, so 30.
How far?
30.
30.
Oh, so behind it.
So about here?
No. Yeah, 30, yeah.
I think Vince will now equip his warhammer.
The one time I
Alright,
don't
go
have a
ahead.
computer, I wish I can actually use this.
Yeah,
But
that would be
Damn,
nice,
you're in the way of my shot. Fuck. Okay.
but
yeah,
Yeah, you're an
yeah,
idiot.
yeah, that is a
yeah.
thing. I think normal
Is it?
D&D rules is there isn't anything about line of sight, but I think it's more fun to have line of sight rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you
But
can always move to like.
Bon, since I cannot find any rules on blocking,
Yeah.
should it
I came up with an alternate thing to do
Okay.
with it, so
just reduce
just
damage or something?
uh well, we'll see how it goes.
I,
Okay,
I, I
so
have
is
no
that
idea.
everyone's action? Are we good for
So
collision?
yeah,
Mhm.
Berta is preparing to block. Well,
Alright.
like she's like braced essentially.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so the creature uh reaches you. Do you want to block with AC?
Um, with AC, I
Just
mean,
why
yeah,
not?
because by technicality, that's what her shield would be doing is using her armor class, so
Yeah.
blocking with AC.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Nat
You
20 or
fool.
crit failure.
Holy shit.
That's
Oh
a
no.
crit. The way you said that,
Uh,
that's a crit.
hold on.
That's got to be a crit.
Give me a second. Does this thing have any modifiers? I don't think I gave it. I think I gave it a modifier, but I don't think it's a good one.
Bon, I got
Oh,
a quick
okay.
question.
Um, do you want to use something that's not AC to block that?
I'm trying to remember what your rules on
Oh,
how to block attacks.
For this one, I will tell you, you can use any ability you think would help.
Um, fuck it, strength. She's muscling through this,
I'm gonna slam them.
so
Get up and slam.
I'm gonna
just
prepare
a
the
flat
damage roll.
strength check, or
Whatever you want to do.
uh,
You can do a save. Actually, I think, yeah, just do this. Do a save if you're trying to do it. Do this.
hold on, I dropped
Ooh,
one of my
hope you block
d20s.
this.
Do do do. Picking up my
Give me
d20 with my
that.
foot.
I really hope you
Um,
block this.
I really hope so.
I mean, I think a save would make sense. It's an attack, technically.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
with a strength save, that's 21.
oh, okay.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god,
Thank God.
you avoid the damage. So I'm imagining this as basically like it reaches out towards you, and you realize like it's kind of gonna like it's gonna break through at like it's somehow very slow speed, and and you basically like as your shield starts to like come in and kind of like cave a little bit, you kind of like push back against it, kind of knock it back. Does that sound
All
good?
right. Yeah, I'm fine. So knock it back. I then
Alright,
move it
so it
back
goes
like
back a
5
few
feet.
feet. Since you didn't actually end up using your AC, that's not gonna do anything. But did I change that? I did change that. I don't know why I changed that. I'm a little dumb, but okay.
So wait, it's
So
attack.
it did attack.
Okay.
Berta seems absolutely fine afterwards, but that definitely was an attack.
So then technically, so you said we are going Discord order, correct?
We are currently going Discord order.
So then it's
Uh,
Berta.
yeah, I guess we can do that.
Well, it's because she didn't really take an action. She just stood there until it reached her.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck
Alright,
off.
so
So Berta is like, so in her mind is like, okay, these things are a threat. I can attack now.
I can attack
Yeah.
now.
Time to
This
use my
thing's
full
not
power.
friendly.
So Berta is
Or
stepping
got it.
forward,
Enemy on my other side. Yeah.
and she is going to swing with her long sword.
Alright, go for it.
That is a
Nothing but-
15.
That hits.
That hits.
Yep,
Yay!
15 hits.
Damage time. Oh, that's max damage of 11.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
11 damage, eh?
Yep.
Alright, so you dealt a really devastating blow to it. So let me just put that on the token.
Die, you heathen!
Alright, so you hit it so hard it kind of stumbles back a few feet.
Even
Wow.
though it's a
And
bladed weapon.
yeah,
But you
when
basically
your
hit it
blade
with
was
the
going
blunt.
through, it was a strange mix of like colliding with something and not colliding with something. Like you were chopping liquid, but also you were like still like hitting something.
So it's kind of
So
like Oobleck.
it kind of, yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
Non-Newtonian fluid.
Or some
Pretty
people would
much.
say it's Hubla. I'm sorry.
It doesn't seem to react in any way to the damage it takes, but you notice the surface of it kind of starting to shiver. And
Bitch
rather
got a cold, huh?
violently
Make sure
as
you
well.
close the screen door if it's open.
Bitch got a cold, huh?
Alright,
Let's go
so
sneeze.
Sorry.
I'd
Alright,
say at this point, well,
Joshua?
I mean, I still have
Me?
movement
I guess.
can use.
I guess I'll use my katana and strike it. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, Teddy, if you want to move, you still technically can, but
Well, I just want to do it. I just want to describe it. Berta sees that two people have ranged weapons, so she backs up a bit to allow, the ranged people to use it.
I guess I'll
So
stab it with me katana.
if it's Discord order, then it's Mame.
we have
I got-
different Discord
How
order.
far away is he?
Oh,
Yeah,
we do.
yeah.
Fuck.
What?
I'll
Alright,
say we'll do it for Bond. Bond,
yeah,
you
we'll
do
do
your
mine
Discord
since
order.
I since that's also the one that stream can see.
As
Alright, so
as
that's
Ted would say,
Joshua
I am God.
next. Yes,
I'm
Joshua
gonna
is next.
I'm gonna stab that motherfucker with my katana because I already have it out. So
You're gonna
why not?
stab
Jim
him?
can run up to it.
Go stab him.
So you
You
have
gotta-
to run up to it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe you can. That'll be like 10 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Check.
stab
That's
that
like
fucker.
10 feet away from you, so.
Check. Please
Unlike
check.
my campaign, there's a battle map.
Here. It's 15 feet away from him.
I think
Oh.
I might end up making
It
a
is
battle
15
map for
feet,
mine
but
too.
him moving next to it is gonna be 10.
Okay.
God, I'm so fucking slow.
What is your speed?
You're
10.
the opposite of a speed demon.
Your speed is 30.
Design character.
I hit it. I
Talking
rolled
about.
10.
Roll the
What?
10 on your attack.
Yeah.
Oh, the hit.
You do manage to hit it.
For me, Carmack
What?
is not next to the creature.
Yep. You hit it. Carmack has not
Yeah,
moved. No, sorry.
Carmack hasn't moved. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that one falls
3.
on me.
3.
Hit for 3?
Yeah.
Alright, so as Carmack's blade goes through it, you notice that it starts to almost evaporate. You see it slowly turning into a dark mist, and it kind of all flows up into a singular cloud, which seems to just kind of like float off into the sky. And
I-
Look, did my brother feed me weed brownies again?
after
What? Wait, what?
and
Again?
as you notice the fog kind of dissipate, you feel. Hold on, let me.
Give it a bop, boop bop. Come here, bitch.
Skidoo-ba-boom, dada.
I don't know.
Fucking-
I've heard that shit so much. It's fucking stupid.
Oh shit.
I stand it.
I just realized if you look at the placement of our characters in a certain way, it's an italicized M.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're making a whole bunch of different things in the campaign, guys.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Fucking hell. This I'm gonna be playing music through the bot just so you all know. If you want to listen to it, you can go ahead.
Is it an
I'm-
absolute?
If
Is it
it's
an
too
absolute
much of a
bot?
distraction, I might have it go because I am an
That
ADHD
is not
brained
the
boyo.
fucking song. God damn it.
I wanna listen
But,
to the Elden Ring soundtrack.
I want
May
to listen to the
may
Mother
Berta
Side
say something after watching this?
Sure. Yeah. While I get this ready.
I've never seen an ooze do that before.
Yeah, the only using I'm used to seeing is blood from my enemies. That's no.
God damn it.
Okay.
Berta
I
looks at Carmack. Where I'm from, I am literally called a barbarian and I don't say such things.
Yeah,
Well, don't
no,
worry. He's just being an edgelord.
I am literally a thief, and like, what? Just why?
Y'all really surprised at this point after our first meeting?
Look, we can
Well,
judge on
I'd
what people say
expect
later.
if something has since been proven as a threat, that he would, be more respectful to the person that was willing to sacrifice them. Well, not sacrifice myself. I was willing to do it for science because I can take a hit.
Oh, I didn't say I wasn't grateful. I'm
Oh,
just
you're
saying.
using my words. I'm actually so proud. Thank you.
Alia
Wait.
kind of laughs at that and is like, "Do you really think this is the time for respect? We're kind of in the middle of who knows where."
What?
Yeah,
I
it's
asked a
There is
question.
no
I was trying to make
respect
sure we're all
in
safe.
this sort of environment, then there's no humanity left.
Yeah.
Suddenly, interrupting the conversation. Let me actually mute that on
Boss
my
music kicks up.
end. Yeah, let me.
Next thing you know it, Shrek is kicking down an outhouse door as
You
all Starfleet.
you kind of start to feel the ground shaking lightly. Carmack, at your feet, a large amount of black puddles is starting to form seemingly from the ground, kind of like growing out of a central point into a bunch of individual puddles. And I'm not doing anything visual on the map right now because I'm trying to get to the fucking song on YouTube so I can listen to it.
Well,
But
I know that's definitely not ink, and that is not soil, as far as I remember.
hold on, sorry, where did it
I
go?
reckon you should stay there.
Oh, maybe
No,
there's other ones.
I'm just gonna.
No. You stay there. Let the ranged people take out them.
And
What do
Alia
you
pipes
mean?
up, "But next time,
No.
don't get in front of my shot."
I think what Bon is saying is that under Carmack's feet,
Yeah.
not in front of him.
Yeah, there's nothing in front of me.
If shit pops up from it,
Y'all
like let
don't
the
know
ranged
that.
people take it.
But,
You not be the
Sorry.
take the
sorry.
hits.
This
You know.
is totally my fault.
I
Alright,
guess I'm gonna have
stream, let me know if you
Carmen.
actually hear that, but I think it should not pick up.
Damn, my
Anyway,
hair. My
now you start seeing creatures one by one li- slowly leave exiting the puddles, and as you're watching, you just notice more and more showing up all around you. I God, sorry, fuck, God, grab the no.
Ever.
Sorry.
Take it easy. You got this.
Hold on, I'm working on it. I was not prepared for this, so I have to manually do it one by one. But you see
See,
creatures slowly rising out of each of the puddles,
uh,
and as you watch, you notice that it's not stopping. They just keep rising around you, and eventually you see one that stands out noticeably from the rest. A dark, um, kind of drippy,
Good boy.
creature that's almost
POV this for 60
entirely
days.
black, except for two glowing white eyes, and it does not seem angry or seem happy. It seems very pissed off.
Yeah,
Carmack,
Okay.
you are face to face with a scratcher as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
as a
Well,
player, I was about to suggest maybe not putting that there, so when he goes to run,
That
it
was
gets
intentional.
attack of opportunity.
That was intentional. Oh my
I'm
goodness,
just
you
gonna
have to
have
make one.
I'm have
So
Carmack slowly back away 30
that's
feet.
attack
Oh,
of
great.
opportunity against you.
yeah,
If
don't
Yep.
just hang in
You
there.
try. Okay, I'm gonna let this happen for one specific reason. You, Carmack, you start to back away, and where's the fucking group? Oh my god, this fucking thing is still a mess. Nope, not that group. That group above it.
That
Um,
group right there.
yeah, as you start to back away, the thing in front of you does indeed try to get an attack of opportunity, but everyone else, you notice a more humanoid figure jump from a nearby rooftop, and it lands on the thing attacking Carmack before it actually hits, and he seems to land and kick the thing in the face, and it kind of staggers back. He kind of lands. He t- and just ignoring the group amassing behind him, he turns to the rest of you all and goes, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, keep your arms and legs inside the coaster and run that way."
What the fuck is a coaster?
Just,
I don't
just,
know.
Just
I
do
don't know
Hey,
Fiera's,
about
let's
man.
find it!
no,
I don't know about
That was
coaster,
in
but I
character,
know
by the way.
about running.
are you talking
Go
about the
that way.
thing you set tankards on?
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay, let's just listen to the person thing, whatever that thing is. Run.
just,
But
yeah, that way. We'll talk later. And
Okay.
you notice he starts to run along with you.
Haul ass. They
So
would
we
say.
can move.
Yep, you're just. So I'm assuming you do all indeed run.
yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna have Berta I was gonna have. So Berta does in fact run, but she is purposely the one that stays behind just to make sure that even though Carmack is being an ass, she's not gonna let these things hit him. So she's
Alright,
following up
I'm
the
being an
rear.
ass.
let me set up the next area.
I like the music to go along with this.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, and then finally, we have. Alright, let's bring you all in.
Hey,
And let me change out the music.
What? I'm so stupid. I'm gonna let my brain shut the fuck
Um,
up.
what was it? Yeah, one.
I was thinking of the fucking cloud music that Evan, like Thanos used to use back in the day. I'm so stupid.
I don't know if that's the right one. Is it? This
Oh,
should
I'll be right back.
be.
I gotta use the bathroom.
This should be from the Plants vs Zombies soundtrack. Does that sound
It
about right?
very much sounds like it to
yeah,
me.
Okay,
it sounds like it.
great. Do I have
But
that in my playlist?
so, are we free to describe as you are getting things set up?
Yes, yes.
So I would like to say that Berta, following the group up, she has she's idly kind of swinging her longsword and kind of sidestepping to make sure that she can have sight lines behind the party. But she is holding and swinging this long sword with very minimal effort. Like she's been using it for a long time.
Elliot kind of takes notice over her shoulder, and she kind of just looks forward and says under her breath, "Definitely not going to be able to hunt her down if she's ever wanted."
What is wanted?
Because of Berta has a passive perception of 18, so I think
Oh,
she
shit.
guarantees.
Shit.
All right.
But
So-
I think Berta, just as a quick reply, there's no reason I'd have a bounty on my head. If anything, I'd be the one to collect.
So you all kind
What's
of
a
run down the
bounty?
road for a little while. Your savior ends up quickly reaching the front of the group again, despite being the last one to run away. And as you're walking, he kind of or as you're going, he kind of slows down to a walk. He pauses for a moment and looks back towards the rest of you, seeming glancing down the road to make sure you weren't followed. And once he seems to deem it safe, seems to kind of calm down a little bit and kind of settle in. He stays stopped, and you all kind of. He seems to be waiting for you all to kind of like gather in a closer group.
Give me the bop, doop bop.
I don't know why I kind of see Berta walking up to Elia, but I also see them essentially becoming sisters in arms.
More like a
Yeah.
ladder than a person. But yeah.
Humble beginnings.
I just realized we could realistically stack all of the tokens to be a totem pole.
Oh my god, you can.
If we had okay,
You
I
would
know
lose
maybe
one of them though. You would stop being able to grab one of them. Although maybe
I
it
mean,
won't be easier for you guys. It won't be easy for me.
I was gonna say if we had an honor system in this campaign, that would be fucking hilarious.
Alright. So you all kind of, I assume you all kind of like gather around, kind of standing in a kind of straight line.
Yeah, I'll
Almost,
go like
kinda.
beside. I'll go
Like, kinda-
beside
Like not
Carmack.
straight, but like kind of like a line where like you can
If you
all
can,
see him.
if you can give me a moment to find
What are you doing?
to find a thing, because I mean this man has very noticeable rabbit ears, correct?
Yes.
Vaughn, it literally
Um,
just looks like another version of your profile pic.
Yeah.
but
Vaughn, you got self concerns?
Berta looks at. I know who this person is, but I can't say their
You
name.
do, yeah, don't say the name.
But Berta looks at them and
Hey,
kind of
Kyle.
not really tilt her head, but has a puzzled look of, "Are you some form of Harangan?"
What the hell's a horrendous?
A what?
Rabbit folk, tall
I-
ears, but you don't have the face of one.
The
Don't you see?
maybe,
He's
I don't
used to bunny.
know.
The only time I saw a bunny was, little white ones that hop around and, do the deed everywhere. God, we have
I
that
don't
killed
know
so
why.
many
I
years.
just
Flattering.
pictured if there was at all some random guy in the street, and he's like, "Last time I saw a rabbit, I mucked it out with a car."
Shit.
Last
God.
time I saw anything with rabbit's ears, it was me.
Last time I saw a rabbit, I killed it and ate it in a stew. It was delicious.
The only rabbits I'm used to are the jackrabbit ones, and some of them had some mechanical parts to them. I don't know about you though.
Yeah,
I
I ate
Berta,
some
Berta
rabbit.
looks
don't have
at
any mechanical parts. Sorry?
Hmm.
Berta looks at Alia, and it's just like, "Are what city are you from? It very much sounds like a place visited by Codex."
I don't know about this code whatever, but I'm from the western, so I don't know what to tell you there, lady. we have a little bit of mechanical expertise going on where I'm from too. So, where a lot of living creatures are part robotic in a way.
Berta is once more just befuzzled. Just what?
I am confused.
And,
Okay.
A bit out of character, but why are the two white hair folk like right next to each other?
I don't know.
the
Just
That's
happened.
your guys' choosing.
the redheads are
I
next to
did
each
not
other
move my
too.
token there.
Well, I
Hmm.
was gonna go with like all of them gathered around to like look at their savior, but
Well,
Can
I
I?
said that
One,
Berta was gonna remain at the tail just to make sure nothing else.
1 second, I am just getting up um my
I'll,
character sheet on my computer because I've just turned it on.
I'll be
Uh,
back.
oh, okay.
I need a drink of water before I make my tongue bleed with these sunflower seeds.
Ooh.
I want some
But
Jesus
sunflower seeds.
Christ.
I will say Berta will be making a lot of references to my pantheon
hmm
because that's where she's originally from. Is
Don't worry, I'm gonna
one.
have a lot of references in mind too. Alright, I'm assuming we're spamless right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
Can
are
I have? Can I have?
spamless.
Yeah.
I'm
Can I have?
honestly gonna go grab a couple bottles of water as
God
well.
damn it.
Can I just have
Look,
Carmack look at the group?
I just
All
need
right.
water.
Yeah,
Nobody can tell you otherwise, Josh. I
you
think
can look over
Carmack's
the
good to
group.
look. Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty
Yeah. I'm
clear.
just gonna. Uh, can I just have Carmack say, all of you are not like me, and vice versa. Um, we're all from different places, I guess. Whatever. Uh, obviously you, ma'am, you and your fancy thingamabobs in the waist, man, whatever that thing is. Uh,
All right, in
Sorry. I'm
I
sorry,
was
Josh,
I
but
was
I don't
actually gonna
think.
point that out actually. This is the most uh, like diverse group I guess that's we've had so far.
the
Still
version
got a
of
Can I
few
it.
LARPers
can
in
I
there
just
though, I can
say
tell.
can I just say he doesn't speak for all of us. I already don't like him,
uh,
and we
at
only
the
met
reference of
10 seconds
Larper,
ago.
at the reference of Larper, Berta seems confused. It's just like, what, what do folks with leprosy have to do with this?
No,
That's not
not,
what a larper is, hon.
not,
God.
In
at least one of
Berta's
you get it.
realm, it
Jeez.
is.
So you're telling me there's rabbit folk now. That's just a thing.
Yes,
That's what we
that's
have now.
kind
Yes.
of kind of what I am. Don't expect more.
I don't expect
I've been all
anything.
over this city. There's none others.
Hmm.
I was at a
Essentially, a
bar.
special, a
Man,
special,
this
unique
gives
little
me some
snowflake you
big
are, huh?
off vibes.
Yep, same color and everything.
I was at a bar. I was drinking with a few of my friends, my soldiers, my mates. I
So
woke up
as you're
here.
talking, you kind of get a good look at him. He's wearing kind of casual-ish clothes. I'm gonna be doing a lot of the character descriptions based on Vince's point of view, since Vince actually knows
Yeah.
what a lot of the outfits are. Kind of casual, like jeans, t-shirt. You notice a couple bandages, but nothing that doesn't look like there's any serious injuries below them. In his hand, you notice a strange contraption that none of you have ever seen before. It's basically a a piece of wood, like a long a long stick, not metal, a long stick. Um, on, at one end of it, he has a saw blade attached. You notice a little bit below the blade, there seems to be some kind of motor device that connects to the blade, and then the device also connects down to a small little switch at the base of the handle near where he's holding it. He kind of holds it down at his side casually. It doesn't seem like he's at the ready for like any combat, but I mean, he technically kind of is since he still has a weapon in hand.
Hmm.
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 So,
Hmm.
you don't mind me asking, little white rabbit fella,
By the
what might
way,
your name be?
I do want to mention he is not really that small. He's like the same height as most of you that are normal sized.
Except
Eh.
Berta, who is half
Yeah.
Goliath, so she's fucking huge.
Okay, so white rabbit fella.
Baylor.
Oh, name's Ven. Nice to meet you. Uh, what brings you all round for a third group?
Yours guess as
Um,
good as ours, honestly.
we
I
just kind of
don't
woke
know
up.
how I wound up here. I remember setting up camp in the woods, and now I'm here.
I remember going off to the river of boiling blood to let off some steam. I had a really rough conversation with Dad.
He's Ven's kind of nodding as you're like telling your stories, and he goes, "Yeah, sounds like the other ones too. Don't
I
worry.
mean,
I got a place that's usually pretty accepting of folks like you when they come by."
I mean, I was drinking, like I said, with my mates after a battle we had. Still covered in blood, but I'm surprisingly clean now, which I do find a little odd. Hmm. This could be all one bad drink for all I know.
I cannot do Joshia, but it bothers me.
No.
Just any other things that anyone's gonna bring up? Any topics?
Well,
I don't really have anything at the moment.
well, Vince.
To be honest,
I
I
mean,
more just think I've been staring at a list of D&D races for Berta to reference.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
I think when Berta sees Vince's tail, I think I know exactly what she's going to refer to him as.
oh, no.
Just so you know, yes, she knows what tieflings are.
I mean, Summers is already kind of a quiet character anyway. She doesn't really say much other than what needs to be said.
Got some
So
paper
like
here for you.
she's just gonna stand there with her arms crossed, like literally doing nothing, just staring.
I will mention there are 2 points that he has mentioned that none of you have commented on, and it's the
Yeah,
Oh
fact
there's
no,
that there were
others.
the fact that there are others, and
Yeah.
that there's a place that he's taken the others to.
Okay,
What
listen,
is my
Bunny
Discord
Man,
doing? My
shitting
computer.
himself.
Is my computer's fucking up? There we go.
No,
It's back.
listen, Bunny, person, thing, whatever you are.
Gave
With
you my
all respect,
name.
Vince, I know it's just appalling.
Venn
Uh,
diagram.
assume that. Assume. No, I'm just kidding.
no.
But what did you mean by other groups and a place to take them?
Well, you're not actually the first group we've seen. You're how many was it now? Uh, well, if I've seen all of you come through, then you would be the third.
So there was two groups before us.
Yeah, yeah. I took them all to the
How
bottom
And
as
many?
well.
How many in the group?
Uh,
May I ask?
that's kind of rough to say. It was a bit while ago, but kind of about the same as me as you, I guess.
So that's one, two.
so
Okay.
can I just ask, why is this somewhat of a regular thing for people to come here? Exactly.
Uh, I don't know actually. To be fully honest, I don't know how you all keep showing up. It's just same spot, same situation. I just happen to be there every time. At this point I kind of check regularly, but it's about the
I'm
same
like,
place every time, I guess.
This situation kind of reminds me of Homestuck.
Vince,
Hey, Bon.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed what I did. Can I roll sleight of hand?
Oh my god.
You bitch!
were you
You
attempting
freaking
to kill me?
klepto.
Let me know what your roll
knew
is
this
because
movie.
Berta's passive perception.
Berta's right
Oh yeah,
behind you.
Berta is right there.
Okay, I got a 9. I didn't get anything.
Oh yeah,
So,
Vince
can
noticed too.
I have an idea? Hold on, let me look to see what's in Berta's bag.
Oh no.
Is she gonna beat him over the head with something?
Bonk!
To be honest, I look and I see pot, iron, and
Pot,
I just immediately
iron.
thought of her throwing
Yes.
an iron pot at her.
You could
I-
reach. You could reach Samaris.
Well, Vince, my
Uh,
my
you know,
fellow
it
furry friend.
says that Berta has a shovel. I think of it more as a hand shovel. He just pulls it out and whacks the small of Samus's bag.
Stop it! It's awful. Stop it!
Elliot kind of looks
Just
over to
look-
the commotion.
He looks at Samus and is like, "You try that again, and I will cut off your hand."
Listen,
Please don't.
you
Please
guys.
don't do that.
Um,
I've had
Listen.
many friends that that's happened to. Please don't do that, please. I won't do it again. Promise.
You already
Better
stole
not,
from me.
or else I'm gonna show you how we do it down in hell.
I do show you how it goes down at the Krispy Kreme. Anyway,
Elliot
very
raises an eyebrow.
interesting.
Hell.
Uh, Berta looks over at Elliot, just like, yes, the infernal planes are very much real.
Really?
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Is it like fiery and stuff?
Well,
That
I
is a
mean, I've
common-
never been there myself. I've seen it through seeing stones, but
Actually, that's quite a common misconception. Not all of hell is fiery. In fact, the middle is quite cold. I should know. My dad was frozen up there to his nipples.
Huh.
that's a
I don't
very
know
odd
why I
idea.
instantly pictured Sting just going, nipples.
No. I've literally got open a fucking like Victorian slang thing, like dictionary, just so I can use the right words.
Mhm.
Well, Vic, can I ask you another question? Well,
Vic.
here,
So it went
Vic.
from Vin to Vic.
Vic, yeah, very bad with names.
I think Carmack referred to Ven as Vince at one point,
Which is-
Vector.
which is a different
okay.
person but the right name.
Yeah.
Listen,
Sure.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. If these other groups you so say, can you tell us anything about who they were? You know, male, female,
Uh,
warriors, fighters, anything like that?
I don't think gender should matter at all.
Well,
most of them were
I'm stuck with you
like,
guys.
think about from her kind of area, and Ven kind of points to Berta. They're about that kind of era. Uh, and I can't remember too many specifics, but there was a bird, I guess.
A bird.
Yeah, there was a bird.
A bird.
Ooh,
Yep.
bird.
So,
Bird.
when
It was
oh,
pretty
I know
wild. He
what you're
talked and
talking
everything.
about. Well, fuck you. I hate the fact this is chronological.
So wait,
This,
you're telling me you're rabbit, I guess. Now there's birds.
well,
Why?
I don't know if he's still with us anymore. We haven't heard from them since they went to the school.
You have in
Oh
school?
no. Did they get detention?
But
Really?
if I could, I couldn't find the document fast enough. But when Ven pointed to Berta and said from her area, so she looks confused, like, there are others from Lessenberg here?
Well, not. I don't know where that is, but like you're kind of like the vibe, like
What the hell is a
medieval.
vibe?
You speak of this thing called a vibe check. No, I'm just kidding.
Also,
Alias.
I love how everyone except Vince does not know what a vibe is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vince is gonna totally try and vibe check someone.
God
Oh
damn,
my
I just
God.
realized. I grabbed 2 water bottles and I proceeded to open and drink from both of them.
God, fucking.
I just grabbed a water bottle and it's almost completely gone.
Damn.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta make this joke now that we brought it up. It just remind now, like with the circumstance our characters are in, like not knowing each other from what part we're from. I just now imagine somebody in the group going, "I do not vibe with this universe."
Oh
I
fucking
God.
swear,
damn.
Sting, if you try that again, I am going
I-
to find you IRL.
No, no, I was moving her in front and she's like literally making sure that she stays in his like icon like vision so he knows that she's not gonna do it again.
Also, can I just really quickly say, if you were to run into Vince in real life, it would be very hard to pickpocket him because his coat is his pockets, and they're on the inside of his coat.
Oh yeah.
You try
That'll.
to pickpocket him, and he's gonna yell rape.
That's a yikers, brother. Mm.
Friendly reminder that I am in fact streaming this.
Twitch.
Oh my
Alright.
God.
Twitch.
Yes.
Oh no.
We're playing around.
Wait.
Twitch. We love you. Twitch. We can talk about it.
Twitch. It's okay. It's okay.
It's Twitch. I don't think it matters at this point.
As long as we aren't literally getting shirtless on stream, they're not gonna care as.
I mean,
So
listen,
I
well-
shouldn't turn on the camera.
Oh my God.
Well,
Alright,
so I
let's-
shouldn't
my
take off my
God.
hoodie.
All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. We're
Alright,
dicking
alright.
around too much. Uh,
Anyway, it's you might be a little bit confused, and honestly, I don't think you know like anything of what's happening. So
mhm.
what I think the best course of action is basically like the others, and just I'll take you to the bunker. You can meet with Daniel and maybe get your bearings that way. Sound good?
Actually, one more question before we head out on this strange bunker thing. Whatever.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell us about the things that we just encountered back there? By any
Lake
chance?
creatures?
Yeah.
There's they're kind of a little bit of a threat, you know. Only destroyed
A
the
little
entire
bit.
world and every bit of the population except for here that I know of, and you know, it's no big deal.
You
That
sure know a
just
lot
sounds
about
like
these.
a Tarrasque.
The fuck is Tarrasque?
A Karax is
Giant
a Karax-
world-ending creature. I
I don't know.
remember
Like,
hearing them on other continents, but I'm lucky to have not seen one.
wait, what do Tarrasques look like from where you're from? Because I've also heard of a Tarrasque, and I want to see if we're talking about the same one.
Give me a moment to actually.
Okay.
Elliot just kind of
like-
looks at both of y'all and's like, y'all are talking some weird stuff here.
Same to
Yeah,
you,
you
but
get
you
used
know,
to it.
I don't like this.
Go back home then. No one wants you here.
Nobody likes a thief in their own group.
I don't exactly know if that's possible for you all.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
know.
any of the groups ever made it back.
Wait, can I just ask
Pardon
something?
me?
If there's been others before and you're unsure where if they can go back home, has anyone ever died? Like, do they just die, or do they like go home or something? I don't know. I'm just,
We,
you know.
I
Or
mean,
do they
there's-
vaporize?
well, I mean, I haven't seen any of them go. Well, I think.
You have no idea how tempting it is to say, "Do you want to see what?"
Jesus
The only group
Christ.
that I know it happened to. The only group I know it happened to is the last one we had, and they went to investigate what was happening at the school and never came back.
Okay, well, listen, we were having a good chat here, and those thingamabobs can always come back and get us. Why don't you go take us to this bunker, please?
All right. Yep. All right.
All
It's
right.
Just
just this
a
way. We were already on our way, actually.
So
yeah, no.
as we're
I was just
walking,
gonna
can
say.
Berta describe a Tarrasque to Vince?
Yeah,
And
yeah. You
then
could have that conversation as they walk.
Okay,
Alright,
my
so,
arm. Ow.
Berta's like, okay, so from everything I've heard and read, Tarasques are large, sort of bipedal, like leaning over, sort of in impish grung type
Okay.
ways.
Okay. Okay.
Skibby bop
Uh,
doo bop.
it's because there was a flaky scab right there. I was trying to get it, but it blipped. Sorry. D&D. It's a new layout for us.
Yeah, it's technology.
Well, this is just another campaign. Yeah, this is Bonnie's campaign.
This is called GG's. I'm
um
sorry.
anyway,
Alright.
what
So after
Bertha was saying?
as uh as you kind of talk, you see it kind of mostly we don't really know what it is, but Vince, you recognize it as like kind of an old kind of era bunker, like a bomb shelter kind of thing, although it is mostly above ground, strangely.
It's
But
like an above ground
So it's
bomb.
like
yeah,
Fallout, when you can somehow build a vault on the surface.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. But Vin kind of walks up to the front door of it and kind of just pushes it open, really. And he walks in pretty confidently. Let me move you all over. Boop.
Bunker,
The
The,
bunker.
the bunker.
bunker, bunker who?
Hold on.
The
I like this
bunker.
transition.
And as you
War
walk in, you
room.
immediately
With a man
notice.
that looks like Gregory.
Shut
Oh
up.
my god.
Gregory, I can see your search history. What the
They
fuck?
look very similar
Have you heard of
to
Among Us,
every
Gregory?
single anime protagonist ever.
But you walk in and immediately you see a map of what you assume is the town around you.
Uh,
And
Question. Can
you,
Berta immediately pull up, like, a quill and paper and try copying it down?
I guess if you want to.
I will roll sleight of hand to see how good it is.
But
If
you
it's anything
notice as
below a 10,
well.
it's fail.
Shut up. Eddie, you notice on the map, on like various buildings and various streets, you notice that there are different markers. There's a lot of grayish kind of markers, kind of like the skin tone of the creature you were seeing earlier. But there's also a few other colored markers on the map.
Oh my
Um,
god, it's the
as
colors of the three golden goddesses.
Oh my god, it's
oh my
Tetris.
god.
It's
But
Tetris.
I'm sorry.
as you look a little bit closer at the tokens themselves, you notice that they all have their own little symbols. You can't
Ooh.
figure out really what any of the symbols mean, but you notice that there's different things implanted on each of the tokens. And standing over the desk, with a very stressed out look, you see a pretty normal uh, looking man, brown hair. You notice he has uh, I think Vince is probably the only one that recognizes it, but you see a kind of um, worn police jacket. He's got that. He has one of those on, and underneath you just see a basic shirt, and
Look, it's the cops.
he looks.
Fuck it's a fence!
But
Jesus, Josh.
he He looks up at you all as Ven walks in, and then the rest of you, and he just looks at Ven and goes, "Another group. Yep. You gonna do stuff with
Yeah.
them, or?"
Help!
Fortunately, I kind of can't. The other group had our last extractor, so
I kind of need some help.
we'll just. All right, you all
I like
gather around. You see Ven kind of
Right.
go over to the other side of him. That is Milmina.
No.
And you see Ven
No.
kind of go off somewhere else in the building.
he's
You
gone.
don't quite see where, but he kind of walks off.
But what quality is Berta's map?
Sorry, what?
In the chat, Berta rolled a 10 for sleight of hand to see she how her map is.
A 10? That would be. You kind
Where
of
are you
have
going?
the basics
Dang.
of what's
I'm
happening.
running.
He doesn't want to
Well,
get caught
she
by the
just
blue.
wants like the landmarks essentially. This big building here, like she just wants to lay of the land, not what's actually on the map.
You kind of the best things that you can
You better back the
recognize on
fuck
your
up.
own map are the.
You better back the fuck up or get smacked the fuck up.
I see you in chat saying you want to steal someone's gun. I'm the only one with a gun.
But you kind of get some of the larger. You get some of the special markers noted down, even though you don't know what they mean yet. Um, when you look at the map, you do notice that there are only one of each of the special colored tokens. And as you all kind of gather around the table, he looks at you all and says, "This is a bit more interesting of a crowd than I'm used to. Where are you all
Yeah.
from?"
Uh,
Um,
oh, memory's still a little hazy. I was
hell,
in the middle of yeah, that place, something like that.
I'm from where this one's from, and just points to Vince.
yeah, but are you from like actual hell? Because that's literally where I was born and raised.
No, London.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Just
What's London? What's London?
Good lord.
I'm just okay.
Ah,
There's a
that's
good
one of the-
chance
one of the
your
old
character
towns.
would know at least what like the Europeans like what a European is. There's a chance he might know that.
Yeah, there's this chance.
also, I like how everyone knows common, but uh, realistically, almost nobody would be able. Well, no, Berta, uh, Alia, Vince, and fucking Thing's character, they would be able to communicate. Carmack would not.
It might be a bit.
Also, what kind of fucking name is
It might be a
Carmack?
bit more time.
God
Okay?
didn't like me.
But
One
Berta
second, I've
says
got.
I was born in Luxembourg and I just kind of made a living doing work for the authorities.
Well, welcome to what's left of America.
America.
What?
As far as we know, there is nothing left anywhere. Just a small town with us left.
Wait, this is
I
America?
just pictured one of the people from the bunker walking around me when I go to Taco Bell. There's
Shut up.
nothing left.
Excuse me, officer, but what the hell happened here? Why is there no people crowding the streets and fucking ruggies dancing naked in fucking alleyways?
I don't know
What's a
what the
druggie?
fuck here.
Because anybody that reckless anymore is killed. And if they're not a shift
Oh,
here,
I
they
better go.
don't come back.
Oh, I better go get myself dead then.
Oh my god, no.
Berta, like,
Grips him
Berta
by the back of the
literally
collar.
pull. So, Sting, if you'd kindly move your character beside Berta, because Berta's literally dragging you away.
Alia kind of
Wow.
leans over the map and says, "So this is America, huh?
Well,
America I'm from, don't look anything like this."
it's
It's a living.
shut up. It's this is just one town, really. And there's not much left to it. If you look around, there's not even any wildlife. I've got this map here really just to keep what little remains of us humans alive. He kind of
Well,
looks back at the map in like a solemn silence for a moment.
I think out of all of us here, there's only one human.
Technically, Berta's
Carmack's a
half
human.
human.
Carmack's a
Yeah,
human. Aaliyah's a
Alia, yeah.
human.
Yeah,
Berta's
but
half human. It still counts.
So
I'm half
technically, out
blooded.
of this group, there's only 2 people who don't have human blood.
You ooze
Essentially.
Yeah.
alien.
Pretty
You
much,
ooze
yeah.
Oh, just
alien.
talking.
Oh yeah, I just I just remembered that Josh he can't move himself.
Yeah, I can.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll try to remember that.
It's
And
But
fine.
funny,
It's okay.
Hey,
lone
I love.
samurai standing sullenly in a corner.
yeah,
Last
it's
samurai.
not even surprising.
Can I say something as well?
What?
Samras just says, "Hey, big one, can you let me go, please?"
No.
Can you promise you will not harm yourself or steal from others?
No.
Yes and no.
Then I'm not letting go. And she is like literally holding onto the back of her hood, just like you ain't moving.
Are you?
Where?
Wait, can I just ask a question?
Grip the hood with force.
Are you pulling her hood off? Like
No,
as in?
like just
Okay,
holding it in a way that if she moves, it's gonna pull the hood off and choke her.
okay. You've actually like she can't move. Like literally, she will not move.
Damn.
Alright. So, you kind of have that whole debacle for a moment, and
The
he
Shabaka.
looks back up at you all. There's really 2 main options for you right now. I would offer you a little bit more assistance, but the last group of you all that came here uh, took the last extractor and died in the school, as far as we know, anyway.
Where are these
So
extractors you speak of?
we use
Hmm?
them to extract ink from the ink creatures. It's the only way we can get any resources renewably anymore.
And
So
so what
question:
you're
you're
saying
running
is
out of resources.
hmm
Let me just check my bag just to see what I've stolen.
Oh
There,
dear lord.
even if you have all of your world's possessions, it'll be run through at some point, and when that happens, we'll need to go back to this anyway.
So what
we
you're
Don't
saying
worry
is
about it.
you want people to go over there without actually risking your own life?
well, they
Most
need to
people
have
don't like to
someone
risk
at
their
the helm.
life. And besides, everyone around here needs someone to watch this map. It's the only way anyone knows what's happening around here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's
So,
that's a really lucky job. You get to live. That's amazing.
Oh, don't be
Yeah.
That's
so
me.
snarky. Not a lot of people don't leave their homes.
If
Only
you
to
ask me, it
defend,
sounds kind
mostly.
of boring. I'd rather
Unless
be up
you're the
in the action.
lunatics.
Okay.
so
So do you mind pointing us in the way of the school so we can I don't know what do you need exactly?
the last team took an extractor in there and uh, lost it, unfortunately, with their lives as well, presumably.
Okay,
And
so,
worst of
so
all, we still don't know what the fuck is in that building, so I can't even give you any rundowns.
that's fine. Okay. Um, I don't know these people. Like, all I know is I call this one Big One. I've stolen from one of them, and I want that gun. Oh, what? No, wait. I want that. Because no, she would know what a gun was, and I want that gun.
So, he
Yeah.
said she's from like Victorian era London.
Yes, she would
Yeah.
know what a gun is.
Yeah.
You know what a gun is? Not the like rotating cylinder, I don't think, but
You
I
can
don't
No.
call it a
remember if
gun.
there was rotating cylinder or if there was cap and
She
ball.
wouldn't. She wouldn't know what the rotating cylinder was exactly, but she would have heard of it because in those days that was still made.
So Alia hears this and she kind of like pulls out her dagger from another part of her holster, kind of swishes it around and stabs it on the edge of the table and is like, "You do that, and let's see how many fingers you'll be able to handle letting go of."
Could we
Okay,
not
Samras does the
argue,
thing.
please? Let's just help these people out, secure a place to stay, and first, stop calling me Big One. My name is Berta
Thank
Morrow.
you. Thank you. Someone admits it.
What?
Oh,
Thank
that's
you,
What?
right. We don't know
but
anybody's names.
Yeah, we kind of just
Okay.
You
landed
haven't
here.
introduced yourselves to each other? Usually I would do
No.
it by
Well,
No.
now.
when we came in, those two pointing at Carmack and fucking Alia, those two immediately started arguing. This one pointing uh I I keep forgetting
Samras.
her name.
Samaras.
Samaras. This one stole from that one, and that one pointing to Vince just reminds me of home. He brought up imps, and I remember imps.
That's right. Imps are probably like the only thing they have in common.
Oh my goodness.
You
Well,
make me feel good about myself, so you can stay.
No, it's
you
just the
did.
fact that Berta, it's almost guaranteed that she's fought imps before. So it's just like, I know what those little fuckers are like.
Wait, can I just say something? Samras just says, and the only reason I stole from that one, pointing at, well,
Carmax.
Carmack, thank you, was because he reminded me of every man in London.
You remind me of every woman in Japan.
Perfect.
Alia kind of rolls her eyes a little bit. Fine, if we really need introductions. My name is Alia Copper. I'm a bounty hunter. Anyone else?
My
Okay.
name is Vince Morningstar, son of Lucifer Morningstar.
Uh,
Huh.
hmm.
Interesting.
I will introduce myself if Berta lets go of my hood.
I will ask again. Can you promise you will not steal from anybody, and can you promise you will not hurt yourself?
I can promise I will not hurt myself. I cannot promise I will not steal.
Then no, I'm not letting go.
Then you are holding on to me forever because guess what? I can't stop.
What?
Berta
So
Oh,
you
that'll be
looks, and
fun.
this is Berta looks at Samras, and this is when you finally notice her eyes. Uh, if I, if her right eye is a kind of pale green, similar to moss, and her left eye is a dark indigo in color. But she just says, "Well, then don't steal, because if I can ever find a form of proper authority around here, you will likely be turned in."
Unfortunately, there's not much authority left, unless you count the ink creatures as authority.
I don't
Ha.
think we can count.
Alia kind of snapped her fingers and like, damn. Now I can't even do any bounty jobs out here.
Oh, there's still
I can
plenty
still
to
do
do
what I
around
do.
here. No, no one actually likes the ink creatures. They're just the biggest deal.
Hmm.
Alright,
So
sir.
can you let go of me now?
Fine, but if I catch you stealing from somebody else, I don't know what I'll do, but you will not enjoy it.
You
I have some
first off.
crossbow bolts. We can bolt her hands together.
Little
Hey,
too
I've got some
brutal. I was
arrows.
more
I've got
thinking
some arrows. If
binding
you ever
her
need
hands
some,
and making her stand in a corner.
um, I'm just saying this. Uh, yeah, no, please, no.
Alia kind of twiddles her knife in her fingers. Still offered to cut her fingers off if it comes down to it.
Please,
This
I don't
this is the
like that
moment.
form of brutality unless someone is threatening your life.
See, this is the moment when Samara sees Alia twirling her dagger. She pulls out both of hers and says, "I have two. Do you want to fight?"
Berta lays her long sword on the table. Mine's bigger.
Fair enough.
Alia gives out a laugh.
Hey, Bossman, can you tell us where the school is?
Yeah, let's get down to business.
First off, I haven't introduced myself, and neither has that one.
True, true. Y'all go ahead.
She,
I
she's
choose
a little,
I choose the misogynist. He goes first.
Who are you referring to? The guy,
Carmack.
Carmack?
The entire time he was getting
Okay.
pissy at the women.
Yeah.
I don't have a name, so move on. Anyway,
Roll deception.
can you fucking move? Thank you. That's
Your audio's
21.
oh, 21? Damn. Okay.
Like I said, I don't have a name. Can't even remember it.
Okay.
Bullshit. What's your name?
You say that like Bond as God, quote unquote, just says that. Bullshit.
Alia shrugs and is like, okay. I'm down to just call you hard ass anyway, so
I was gonna suggest naming him misogynist.
I'm not misogynistic. Just because I say I don't like women doesn't mean I don't respect you at the end of the day. Anyway,
This
Okay.
is gonna be an
Hi.
interesting group to lead. Alright, I'm not going to
Hi.
send you directly into the school because that's just begging for you all to get killed at this rate.
Hi, I'm Samars.
Let's start off with. He kind of looks over the tokens of the map and he points to one of them that's kind of close to the green marker. That
excuse
one.
me.
It's not too far from here, and it should just be a simple link nest.
Alright.
Won't
Well-
take you too long, hopefully. Just hope there's not
Well-
anything of a higher class in there.
You mean that one?
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by class?
What is that circle?
It's Echo.
I think things are freezing, I'm not sure. I'm very confused. Sorry. But,
I found something.
oh no.
but, you're fucking distracting me. Well, goddamn it,
Please,
now I have to
Sting.
think about what I was doing.
Here, this is what I told him. I said, "What do you mean by class?"
Right. So, in creatures, we classify into several different classes depending on their type. The classes start from structure, which is just things that the creatures, I don't want to say build, but form, I guess. There's the shambler.
My fucking God. God dang it.
us off of Berta. Berta got in between.
Vince is blocking the path.
You
There is no escape.
you goddamn klepto.
That's the one thing I do love about Roll20 is because of the nonverbal interaction.
Yeah, as you two are just like walking around the room and doing all that, like, the guy's still going. The Shambler class, which is basically just weak, weak things that that anyone can take down, really. There's Chaser class, that's a bit more
Please.
harder to get away from. Siege class, Leader class, and then finally Nemesis class.
I'm sorry. I know you're. I don't know if you're making that up on the fly, out of character. Now I want to play Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Fuck me.
yeah, yeah.
No,
I-
no, no. That is actually the structure that I use.
I know from
for them.
experience that's how Bond
That
made
is an
these.
actual structure system for them.
Okay. But all right. Well,
Bond, I'm sorry, out of character. Would you be able to type that out later in the D&D chat, just so like I can
Yeah.
write them down in my notes later?
yeah, I got that.
I can put in chat actually, real quick.
So Bond, you know there's a certain boy I want to see. When do I get to see him?
Never.
Um,
No, I'm just kidding.
That boy? That might be a little while.
That boy.
What's the name of this
No.
cop dude? Or
The cop dude is Daniel.
Daniel?
never said it though. I don't.
He never said it, but I will tell you now in your notes. You can write Daniel, just so you can differentiate him from cop dude.
Daniel.
Anyway, he has now laid out the entire classification system. How do you respond?
So I like how Samers is now blocked.
So
So what you doing over there?
so what's going on in this
Berta
very
followed.
third?
How do I ping? I forget how to ping.
At and then
No, I mean ping as in on Roll20.
You just hold the thing.
So Berta went from right here all the way over here, then blocked Samerson. Anyway,
Oh.
anyway, so out of their, so the ow, my fucking arm, ow.
I just get
Why
to
am I-
see Moo doing whatever it is she's doing.
Don't worry.
Oh
Don't
my
worry about
god!
Whatever you're
Mom.
scheming.
I'm actually just getting my notes all organized.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
all I
So
have
that's,
in notes so far is I'm gonna write my notes as Berta would. So currently the only note is session 1. I made a map with noticeable marks. I do not know what they mean.
I will say, I
literally-
do have Vince's thoughts about certain characters are going to be written down, so I know, so I can get more ideas of what he's going to do later on.
Yeah.
I just have it in bullet points. I said the party wakes up and they're attacked. I just have it like out of character.
I'm only
So-
going to note things that I might forget.
And in my notes, I have try to steal gun.
I swear.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so
So we're going towards the school, right? Just
well, not necessarily, but
he
something
is
near it.
directing you not towards the school actually. He is directing you towards a nest. I think he did say it by name.
Yeah. It'll be a long time before we're ready for the school, is what he told us.
Well, actually, before
Well,
us
you know
find
that the
folk.
previous group went to the school and never came back. That is about
Yeah.
all
Well-
you know, and that's from what they've said is about all they know as well.
Well,
me as an
yeah.
intellectual Teddy, I know what happened.
Oh my god.
You see,
So-
yeah.
they were stabbed, Your Honor.
Your Honor, my client pleads oopsie daisy. I'm sorry.
Oh, that
Oopsie
stick.
poopsie.
I'm sorry, I did not mean that for that to stick.
All right, so
Okay,
I'm just gonna ask the man.
How do
Do
I
you know
rate-
any weaknesses or any little
Control
holes,
C should remove it.
I figured it out.
or better yet, hit Alt F4. Anyway.
Shut up.
Uh,
Weaknesses. Anything that punches into them does better than anything else, really. Ne-
Which is in,
though,
so like
bet I think the worst thing you can do to try and kill them is I don't know what you all are capable of.
with a
Don't
warhammer.
try any.
I
Don't
I'm
try
not gonna
any.
do it because it's not in character.
I'm
I
gonna
was
shut up.
about to note just quickly. It's not in
Oh
character
my
for
god.
Berta,
I
but
can't
I
believe
have
you.
tempted just like what this, and she just does firebolt against the wall.
Oh god.
But I'm not going to because that's not in character.
well, man, us lovely folk are, how would I say? We're our own flower in a garden, so
You
we'll
didn't let me
probably make do.
finish.
I'm just saying.
The worst things you can do to them is probably any kind of element. I don't know what you all are capable of. And anything that's not sharp.
Not
Hmm,
sharp. So
Wait a minute. So does that mean my bullets don't work on these things?
what are bullets?
No, those would work just fine.
What are bullets?
mine's warhammer.
Remember the first thing he said. The best way to kill them is anything that punches into them.
Okay, I thought you said nothing that's not sharp.
I I I would count them as technically sharp.
Yeah.
It is
Stop
going at
fucking writing
literally.
shit everywhere.
You guys.
Bar. No, I'm just kidding.
Worm.
That's a Smitty joke, but anyway.
What I
Oh,
was gonna do is I
Alright.
was gonna draw an arrow towards Thamris and just write bitch.
Really quick. This is out of character, but so for a reaction such as hellish rebuke. Does that apply only? Like, does that apply like only when they attack me?
I used to know that rule. I will look into it.
well, well. If there's nothing else we need to know, I think we have all pretty much the information you've given us.
Fixed
You know,
it.
Well, there's a few more specific things you should know.
sure.
If you want to try and fully clear out that nest for us, then you'd want to start with the eggs. You'll know them when
Eggs.
you see them. The ink creatures will just keep coming out of those as long as they're alive, so just pop those. If you see one opening, then you should panic. Probably.
Well,
You should panic probably.
well, we were out when your friend, funny person, came and got us. There wasn't any eggs that I can remember of. There was
No, the
multiple of them.
nests never form outside. They're only in buildings. There's no way
Makes
for
sense.
the spores to gather otherwise. But once enough of them get into a building, then nests start forming, and then the creatures soon after.
Getting okay out of character real quick. I'm getting such fucking alien vibes, and I don't like it.
No,
I
there are no
really like.
face huggers.
No, I know that. I can already tell there's no face huggers, but I'm just saying. Like, I hate that. I hate anything with eggs, like in games or in like movies. I hate that shit because you just never know. Like, is it sound based? Is it by
Don't
movement?
worry, it might hatch.
Yeah, like
It'll
that's what
hatch at
worries
any
me.
moment.
Just fucking runs. All right.
So, are there
That's
any other
that's
questions?
not from me.
Eh,
Not
Yes, is there
Um,
anything good to? Can I steal the egg?
Yeah,
It's
that's what we
about the
want to
size
do.
of your body, so
Damn.
if you think you can
So the big one
haul
then.
yourself, probably 2 times
fun. I
heavier
just got deja
after
vu.
rooting it. Oh
Deja
my
vu.
god, yeah, this other group did this as well.
What? Steal the egg.
I'm not gonna elaborate more, but Teddy knows. Teddy
I
knows.
got deja vu.
Yeah.
Alia snorted a little bit. It's like that'll be a funny sight to see you grabbing those big old hunk of eggs.
Big old.
Before you go, you might as well try and grab someone from back there.
Hmm.
I can't. I'm kind of trapped right now.
Serves you
Oh,
right,
you-
you
I just
klepto.
imagine you're all like T-posing around Smouse.
I'm not T-posing. I'm just
There's
I'm just
like
looking around.
it's like the meme of like T-posing in the corner.
What? What's going on with y'all writing the fucking words
I
around?
don't know.
Thank God. Never mind. I don't have a computer.
Unattractive.
All right. As he says this, you kind of notice there are other parts to the bunker that you can't see. There is a doorway right here that is currently closed, and then there's a passage over through this way and a passage over this way.
Are we free to walk around here?
Yep, you're free to walk around. He said to go back and bring someone with you.
Yeah.
Thank-
Alia goes up to I forgot his name. I'm so
Oh, wait.
sorry.
Uh,
But
he was not introduced actually.
okay.
But
Alia
but him.
go. Yeah, him. Alia goes up to
That guy.
him and kind of whispers, so I'm looking at your outfit and I'm kind of telling that you're some type of sheriff. Is that correct?
He used to be an officer.
Hmm.
Yeah, it ended about the time that I let this all out.
Okay. And she kind of just leans in closer and kind of whispers, "Okay, so I'm kind of in a bit of a situation here.
Hmm.
Do you know where I could get more bullets?"
Uh, well, if you had an extractor, that would be an easy way, 'cause any shifter, usually any shifter, I suppose, can turn extracted ink into resources they need. But other than that, maybe some towns have some. I don't keep spare ammo with me, though.
Okay.
Hey, you're an officer, right?
Yes.
You have
I
handcuffs.
think Samras would probably refer to him as constable or something of the sort.
Wait. You're an uncop, right?
Uncop.
Yes.
What?
Uncop. Uncop.
Uncop.
Yeah.
But is that
Uncompromisable.
referring to what I think it is? The fact that
It
he's no longer
is.
a cop?
It is a Victorian slang word for policeman.
Huh. Okay.
Something of the sort.
Sure. What about it?
Yeah. Just a question. Have you got handcuffs? Because these guys don't trust me.
Something like that.
Not anymore.
You got
Okay,
rope.
thanks.
For he seems to be like trying to think.
Berta
I
holds
actually don't
up
know.
Berta holds up a couple long strips of leather and hide. I have these. Trust me, you will not be able to rip your way out of them.
Okay.
Says that rolls in that 20. Yeah.
And
Mm.
also, in response to him saying go find somebody, Berta grabs her sword and kind of like begins to shine the blade. I have the only person I need right here. And that's when he also notices that the handle of the sword is made from human bone.
Ooh.
Hmm. Well, I'll
Seems like
let your little party go find someone for you then.
Well, Alia, oh my god. Alia kind of walks past the man and is like, "Well, thank you, Sheriff. It's nice talking to you about this." By the way, what's your name again? My
Name's
god.
Daniel.
Stop rotating.
Daniel. Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll keep that information that you've shared with me in mind. Bye-bye.
Right round, baby, right round.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
God, whatever you doing?
what are you doing, stat bro? I am.
Stop.
What in the
Alright,
Alright.
world?
Right
She
round,
crawled
baby,
under the
right
table.
round like a wrecking baby.
All right, Moo, you're gonna
Oh
go
my god.
try and go through
I
the
can't
door.
turn it. Oh my god.
Oh my
Hey, I'm gonna
God.
head this way, guys.
But Berta is remaining by the door, partially just that way Samris doesn't.
So Allie is gonna go over to the left
You're gonna
and
go
see
over
what she
this
could
way.
find. Yeah.
I
You
guess
can go
I'll.
to the
As you
right.
I
walk
guess
in,
I'll.
we'll start there, and then you guys can prepare where you want to go.
Alright.
As you walk in,
10 minutes.
you see some kind of med bay sort of area. You see a couple beds.
Oh.
There's not much equipment in it.
Mhm.
Standing between two of the beds, you notice a very large animatronic. It's you notice inside it is there's just a constant flame, even though it doesn't seem to be burning up at the cloth suit around the metal. Um,
Oh my
it's
god.
a large hulking thing, probably bigger than Berta even, and it um, notice one of the big things you notice about it is that it has very sharp teeth for one, and it also has a. I need to close my eyes. It has a very big. It has a big meat hook, tied by rope to one of its arms. On that same arm, you also notice that it is missing its hand.
So you basically made foxes.
Huh. Alia kind of. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So the meat hook is on the right side for perspective, and you notice almost like teeth marks on the left ear of it, and it seems to just be quietly watching watching you as you walk in.
Alia just kind of looks at it a bit and is just like, huh. You look like one of them cold power cyborg servants back where I come from. She kind of takes like a step to look at him a little bit, kind of
Yeah,
curious.
as you step forward, it kind of like lowers down a little bit, like trying to like match your eye level, and it kind of tilts its
Going
head
down.
curiously, moving down.
Give me the bop, do bop.
But it seems quiet. You hear a faint kind of staticky noise coming from somewhere within its chest.
Interesting. Oh, you're the closest thing I can interact with that reminds me of home. I don't know
A
if I
little
can
too
actually
burning
talk
for
to
my
you.
taste.
But do you have anything here that could help me, feller?
It kind of stands back up straight, um, easily towering over Aaliyah again, and it kind of like looks around, then kind of like hunches back over slightly and kind of like shrugs.
Hold on.
Oh well. Well, I guess I better keep on looking. What?
As as you um, as you kind of watch it like go back down and shrug, you do notice that its hook is kind of like scraping along the side of the bed. There's like a little bit of sparks, and I mean it's a very big machine, and being a machine, it could be pretty useful.
Hmm. You know something? Maybe you could help us with this mission of ours. Would you like to come along with us? Or at least with me?
It's it nods its head and seems like it's ready to follow after Aaliyah.
Nice. Good to have something familiar with me. Well,
It's gonna be hilarious to see this thing run into Samris and Carmack.
They're like, what in the fuck is that?
Like to
It's on
Berta,
fire!
to Berta, it's not too out there because Codex exists, the god of
Yeah.
machines.
And to,
I'd love
to Vince, it's just, oh, hey, hi.
I'd love to
Oh, look
imagine
at the
this.
little puppy.
I'd love to imagine this scene. Everybody's just doing their own business in like other parts of the rooms and stuff. And they're just
Yeah.
like waiting there. And then
They
freaking
just hear
Alia comes
dong,
out.
dong, 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 dong.
Alia's like, hey guys, look what I found.
I
Oh my
found a
god,
real big dog.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Dong, dong.
okay. Can I go into this middle room now before I see the fucking thing?
Yeah,
Yes,
do that
yes, you
first,
can.
yeah.
It's
You
not
can go
even
ahead.
within line of sight. You're fine.
Mm-hmm.
You won't piss
Oh!
yourself. You'll be okay.
So when you walk in, you
Intimate
see.
time.
No, get back in there.
Get
You
over
see
there.
the two just stop. When you walk in, you see Ven talking with with someone you haven't um seen. They seem like pretty much any other woman. Why are you upside down?
Yes,
They
I am
seem
pulling on
pretty
the door.
normal except for their yellow, their strangely vibrantly blonde hair and the two cat ears that are poking up from the top of her head. They kind of look over at you as you walk in, and um, the woman goes, "Oh, we were just talking about you. Actually, you must be one of the new ones." And she kind of like steps towards you quietly.
Okay. Can I give it a pet?
But no.
A pet.
Don't pet the person.
Don't
That's
pet the
Can I,
You
can
can
I
Don't
try.
pet it?
don't
Huh?
pet the Necropara.
What the fuck?
Oh
Can I,
my
can I,
god.
can I pet the Neku?
You reach up to try, and as soon as your hand starts to go up, there, she has a knife in hand, is holding it at your neck. Try it,
Do it,
Jesus.
bitch.
and I'll fucking kill you. I swear to God, I've had enough of those.
POV. She
Well,
actually
just a
likes it.
question.
I'm
Did the
sorry.
last group try petting them?
Actually, that is not a reference.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
I was
Um,
double checking. Because if they did,
um,
I might
you
have
just,
to pay a
you
visit
just,
to the school.
you
Oh
just, you
no.
just, you just kind of remind me of like the cats I saw wandering down the street. So I just wanted to give you a pet because I always pet the ones that are running down the street.
Out of character, I don't think cats
Flattering.
stand on two hind legs and talk.
Nor
Anyway,
have human faces.
No,
or have
no,
a
it's
rabbit
it's
foot.
it's 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 the, it's the ears. She gets really nervous because she's got a knife against her throat. Like, yeah.
She kind of lowers it down again and, well, what you all up to, I guess?
And do you want me? Do you want me to be honest, or do you want me to tell you what you want to hear?
I'm scared of what you think I want to hear.
I got cat.
Okay, okay. I'm just investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For
What is that?
What the truth?
You're not religious by any stretch of your
sure.
imagination.
I'm looking for things to steal.
Oh my god.
Oh, you realize
You
we
could have
have like
lied.
nothing around here, right? Because of the whole,
And
end of the world. No manufacturing or anything like
Yeah.
that.
We don't have necropyros to work in cafes.
No
Just saying.
manufacturing. Trust me, I've been trying to find a rubber for years.
I mean, I, I
Oh
didn't
my
know
god,
that.
you killed her. Oh my god. No, Josh, no.
Killed everyone.
Yes.
That was a nuclear bomb of a statement.
Yeah.
Hold on, pause. What's the rabbit guy's name again? I'm so sorry.
Then
Ven.
Ven, just okay. I
Yeah,
just
I
imagine
could
Ven
share the
looking at a.
journal with you all.
Oh, I just imagine Ven just sitting there like, bro, I've been trying to fuck this cat girl for a while. Rubber man, you know what I'm saying?
What?
I don't know, because I heard rubber. It's so fucking stupid.
Actually, I
What?
will do this
Oh, I'm so
What?
stupid.
quietly.
also,
Sorry.
Fucking
I kind of love that stupid joke was that
God.
effective?
It is. I heard rubber, and I was thinking of the context of the fucking room. That's why I was like, oh no.
Oh,
That's part
no.
of the reason why I said that.
It's
Because that's a
literally
rabbit. That's
just
the
oh my,
rabbit.
you all, I swear to God,
What?
you are
Oh,
fucking,
okay,
oh my
listen.
God.
Don't. You know what? Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead. I'm gonna
so,
shut the fuck up. Shut the
Alright,
fuck up. I'm gonna wait for the story.
so you're telling me there's nothing in here to steal?
No.
nope, and
Except
probably
Not
not
e-
anything anywhere else.
How tall are they?
About normal, about, your normal height, right?
Yes, he's
5'3".
5'3".
I don't actually have specific heights for any of my characters, so,
Shit.
She,
uh,
she's she's 5'3".
a little taller than you.
Okay.
Ven is easily taller than you.
Yeah. Okay. Um. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Seems though you just had a knife against my throat. Like I'm a little bit scared, but yeah.
Tends to happen.
Wait, you
Gotta
hold a
defend
knife
yourself
to
somehow.
everyone's throat?
Well,
Sometimes you
not
just can't kill the cat.
everyone, but if I need to defend myself, I will.
The
Even
cat's
against
trying
that
to.
one, pointing to Vin.
Oh, he's got a fucking heart of gold. I don't expect him to do anything bad. He seems kind of like taken aback, like the fuck.
Huh? I'll have you know, I'm actually kind of a badass.
Yeah, yeah. I can tell he's got a heart of gold. Um, he brought us here, and like, what was he saying about us?
Um, well, mostly that there's more and that you guys are from like every era. That was his words exactly, not mine. And he like speaks up at that. That was not what I said.
What did you say
Shut
then?
up.
Seems though this one's a liar.
I'm. He's just.
I was paranoid.
And like they both seem like taken aback by that. And Venom kind of seems to think to himself, I said that you were interesting.
Perception.
It's not
You
perception,
don't need
it's
a roll.
insight.
Right.
You do not need
Insight,
a
sorry.
roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I'm kind of. Can I have Carmack into the room? Because I forgot Carmack's just out here by himself.
Can I?
No,
Can I just?
Berta's down there. Berta ain't exploring.
Is
Currently, she's
Carmack gonna
like,
go
I
up?
want to secure
Yeah.
I want to secure shelter first.
I wanna
So,
enter the middle room. This.
This one?
well, you just stepped over me. What the fuck,
Yeah,
bitch?
yeah, you
Well,
got pushed.
yeah.
He just like
Fucking
shoves past you.
Get out of my way.
Excuse
Boom.
me.
Like I just imagine like the door opens and you're like,
Oh no, I'm so stupid. What, bro? That's how you know I'm just a meme
Also,
machine.
I did something and I'm just waiting for people to discover it.
Oh no, I saw
Something?
the hunker.
Oh lord. Anyway,
But
I
can I get the truth along with you doing to him what you just did to me? Because he's a misogynist.
I'm not
He's a
misogynist.
Would they know
think
what
I care?
misogyny is back then?
Yeah, I'm not.
I think
You don't
that's
think
just culturally understood.
you think I care about that? I don't I expect it from him, honestly, given his outfit.
Look, I just have a bad thing with women. Nothing against them. Actually, now that I think about it, seeing a knife in a woman's hand does remind me of something.
Do
But
not
you know,
say another word.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I can
And I
No,
slap
no,
listened.
you.
just leave it there. We're in a room with a double bed and a funny guy.
Shut up. Why are you so mean about
Funny guy and a Neko girl. You're from Japan.
Funniest part is he's asexual.
No, I'm
He's
more
not
worried about
interested
the
in that
Neku.
anyway.
I'm more worried about the Neku.
When
Whoa,
when
that's
Good
whoa.
knee.
We're not talking about the implications of that statement.
yeah,
The Japanese person in the room with the Neku.
I'm technically African American, but you know it is what it is.
Then why are you from feudal Japan?
Because you forgot slaves. Some slaves did go to Japan. You know that, right?
Oh, that's true. But why are you the fuck are you?
Alright,
Yeah.
Mike, did you go into the room for a reason?
I know.
or-
Hold on.
Huh?
Did you go into the room for a reason, or
No, I was just looking around. Yeah.
okay, you're
Well,
just
we're
exploring.
here. The guy literally said, "Hey, you should go get somebody."
Yeah, yeah.
Like, hi, hello.
Yeah, you should go get somebody, as in.
As in a skeleton.
I swear,
So
I think
that you
I've.
have. So,
Man, I swear, I
wait,
think I
did
have a
someone
cousin
give you
somewhere.
somebody to go to the prom with?
Bro, I swear. Actually, funny enough, I have a cousin named Ezio. It's a funny thing.
Get off their bed. Stop.
Who bet? Just hi, hello, ma'am,
Clearly,
and
all like this.
who's y'all? How dare you? I'm sorry.
Dare you? I thought it was funny.
Anyway,
Oh wait, no, I'm in Berta's
No.
view.
No, the hunker.
Oh, the hunk.
Oh, I
I
just
guess we
realized
also
I was in
forgot to
Berta's
reveal
view at
that
that
for you
point.
all.
Um, um, um. Okay,
Anyway,
okay.
sorry, I'm sneezing.
well, get it
I'll
all
try to,
out.
I'll try to figure out what you are trying
Uh,
to say. Go for it.
Introduce myself. I'm just a guy with the group that are around here somewhere. The woman that just left her too, even though she's a thief. Um, what's your name,
The
ma'am?
She kind of like quietly asked, like she was taking a moment to like think about something as she like stared at him.
Can I roll insight? Oh,
Do you want to roll insight?
sure. Nothing venture, nothing gain. Why not? Can I get my fucking thing? 18.
What? Oh, 18?
18. Yeah.
Why are you looking
She
up? Pop?
she told you her name.
Uh, it's just the stutter, kind of.
D.
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah, that was her name.
What dick?
That
She
I
just
mean,
seemed to, her her thoughts just seemed to fuck, I'm the way I'm doing. Brain's broken.
all right. Let's get the
Stuttering.
cranking on it. Get the cranking on it.
Get the oil.
Grab the rags.
Hey Bon, do you want a break? Look, listen, ready, watch. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
Oh god.
Look what
Yeah.
I found.
He picks up an
Um,
alligator. What I found.
It just looks. It seems to look at
Let me read this.
Samaris.
Some,
Yes,
you can never. No one's
Nobody
ever
can
can't
remember
told me
read.
anyone's
about
names.
this.
It looks at Samaris almost curiously. Like it was like something that was like looking at something new for the first time.
Mm, should I be scared?
I mean,
Absolutely.
It slowly shakes its head no.
Can you speak?
Hold on, I gotta prepare my voice for this. I don't know if I can go this low.
Say it with your chest.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a couple practice runs. Hold on.
All
Just
right.
let me.
Intervention. I like the campaign so far. I'm not dead yet, but it's pretty cool. Why can't I have Bond do their campaign first? God damn it.
If I can, Alia just kind of pipes up and says, "Well, it hasn't done anything to me yet." Plus,
Sorry,
it's pretty.
I couldn't unmute. I don't know if I can actually manage this voice, but
It's fine.
what was the question?
But yeah,
Are you,
Fine, too
Alia.
loud.
Sorry.
can you actually speak?
No.
Oh yeah, and
Oh.
it gives you a. I'm just gonna give you what it sounds like because I don't want to try and do that with my voice because I feel like
Yeah, man.
it would either sound bad or hurt my voice. So you in like a deep kind of. It's not like innately, but it's kind of like it. It seems almost kind of demonic in nature and like a deep, rough voice. You hear from somewhere inside it. Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Kinda, yeah. But slower.
Kind of a. The kind of contraptions that I have from where I'm from usually don't sound like that. It's pretty interesting.
She just stood there, like, completely shocked from the fact that this is the first time ever in her entire life she's seeing a machine just walking up to her and talking.
That's also on fire.
Yeah.
It is internally on fire.
Like the spy from Team Fortress would say, "I have appeared to burst into flames."
I appear to have burst into flames. Ah!
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm so sorry. I'm pulling this fucking thing. Stop.
All right. Any other interactions you want to do?
I'm still
Wasn't,
talking
wasn't
to
Vince
person.
gonna go into?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince is gonna go into this room.
Let me reveal that for you. Boop.
Ooh.
Oh my god, man.
As you walk
I-
in, you
Oh.
see some kind of ink creature, as Daniel was calling them, just standing there, menacingly.
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 Pretty
Did
much,
you owe
yeah.
me a cop?
Why does
Um,
it look like he has his arms crossed?
Hi.
That is what he's
Vince
doing in
Gill?
the token. Yes. It just
And
stares at you quietly.
You don't seem to be attacking me, so I'll take that as a yes.
that's the one thing you never want to say.
It was
You're not
it was
attacking me.
really funny because I didn't actually hear what you asked, but I just knew what his response would be anyway.
You haven't attacked me. Whips out claws. Oh shit.
As you're looking at him, you notice that at his sides, both of his fists are kind of curled up, and on like the knuckles, kind of where you would punch someone, there's like some kind of darker kind of ink,
Did you get in a fight recently?
and
Yeah, tattoo.
just stands there staring at you,
T posing. I'm sorry.
asserting
my
dominance.
Why the hell is there an oh whoa over by Berta?
Where? That is the last
Wait,
person.
you're asking
You
that,
all
but
are
what happened to the
fucking
title?
menaces.
Do I even have a character? I probably
Also,
don't,
what
right?
was that? What did you say?
Okay,
Ma'am?
you asked that, but look what happened to the title.
Why do you find that?
I hate you all.
What?
Hey,
Ew.
look,
Oh,
I know
no.
you aren't as verbally intrusive as your last group was.
Damn, Daniel.
They didn't draw anything on the map.
Anyway, Berta has
Damn,
decided
Ryan.
to move away and she's just outside the doorway watching this. She's not gonna enter. She's just like, that's a
Ooh,
grumpy dude.
He
that man
kinda
didn't have his
Who
call.
ooh-wooed? Who the fuck ooh-wooed?
Oh my god.
It's not
Okay.
a
feel
woo, it's an oh whoa, get it right.
Back to the back to the conversation,
Yeah.
quote unquote. What was the last thing you said, Spam?
He's looking kinda angry.
Yeah,
That's
you
not even a
notice he
term.
is decently heavy built. Kind of like
Like
broad
what?
chest, thick arms.
Okay,
And
muscular heavy, not chonky heavy, okay.
yeah, like muscular kind of heavy.
Like
Although
heavy. who
you
touched
don't
my
see
gun.
any muscles on him.
It's
It's
just a brick
just
wall.
yeah, he's got
Man.
mass.
Man, built like a truck, I see.
I was gonna make such a bad joke. Just no. Just no.
Yeah, he just stands there
So can you
staring,
talk?
staring.
Like Freddy in the corner in the pizzeria.
Don't think you're gonna get much from this ramp.
Just signs, can you talk? Like with sign language.
Pile diamond.
Staring.
My good sir, can you speak?
Maybe I should ask Daniel about him.
Staring.
I have
Into
fixed
your
all of their money
soul.
problems.
Bertha, why are you in the way?
Berto like peers around Vince's shoulder. He reminds me of a well, short and sturdy.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not even that short.
Thank you.
I find it funnier for him to be built like a well.
He just goes over to Daniel.
Daniel looks over as Vince walks up. So,
Who's that dude in that room over there?
oh, you mean Bruce?
Oh yeah, Bruce.
Yep, big guy. Looks
Built
like
like
he
a
punched
truck.
someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Bruce.
He doesn't seem to answer any of my questions. Is he just one of those guys who just don't talk?
He's never really talked to any of us, but then again, most ink creatures typically can't speak our language. He does seem to understand it though, at least. So, yes, we
Oh.
have that.
So he's a mute.
I mean, he might not be mute. You never know.
He might not be mute,
Berta,
but
hearing this, goes back over to the door. Hey, I'm just bored. Can you vocalize anything?
Oh,
Hey,
Berta goes back around the corner. He can vocalize.
he doesn't talk it, but you know.
So
it's
he
not
can
any kind of
vocalize.
ink tongue I've heard, so I don't know what he ever says. That's probably why he doesn't speak much, but
I wonder if he can speak with pictures, you know? Who the fuck is Joshua F?
pictures.
That's me.
He made
Oh.
it.
I know, but
Yay.
I still can't fucking do anything. This phone is.
Struggle
But
is real.
All I'm
Only,
gonna
Alright.
say
if
is,
only, if
do
only
you
Vince had
like my fancy bowl?
only Vince had paper.
sorry, what?
Do you like the
Oh,
fancy
pen and
bowl?
paper.
Yeah, well, you can't do shit. This shit sucks.
If you gave him pen and paper, all he'd do is shove his fist on the paper.
Boom.
Boom. Also,
I
I-
want you to
I
know
just-
that Bruce is absolutely my favorite character.
Yeah.
Also, I have a
He's my
question. Are we
favorite.
only allowed to have one person from this group with us at a time?
You can only have one companion at a time. Yes. If you try to get more than that,
Aw.
the oldest companion will automatically go back to where they were.
I mean, if we ever need a beefcake, Bruce is there.
Bruce is there.
Beefcake.
Yeah.
Alright.
What do you mean beefcake?
Alright.
Berta's right here.
So which one
If
do
we
you want to
ever
bring?
need 2 beefcakes, Bruce is here.
The one that scares the shit out of me.
Ah.
The one
Uh,
that scares the
alright.
shit out of cameras.
Do you want to have a vote?
Yeah, let's vote.
Okay.
Alright, who votes
I want
Bruce?
this one.
Wait, wait, hold on. Okay, out of character.
Sting,
Bruce is an ink folk,
let
right?
Bonnie.
Bruce is this guy. Big ink man.
I say we take Bruce. That's my vote.
Who else
Okay.
votes for Bruce?
You know what? I'll vote Bruce. I like Bruce.
We got 2.
Okay, and now who votes for the Catwoman or cat? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No,
D. Who wants to? Any votes for D?
I've put
Or
my
Ven? You
vote-
can bring Ven back with you.
I've
We
put
just
my
do
vote
D
for
first.
Flam.
All right, so we have 2 for Bruce, 1 for Flame. Who do we want for Flame? I'm just gonna use your name because fuck it. But
Who put the
Uh,
fucking? Who put a
Oh.
heart? Oh, it's a broken heart. Oh.
No, Sting did the broken part of it.
what
I-
are our votes for the Flame?
Me.
For the fox,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh, sorry.
Fox.
I vote for them.
Okay, 2 for Firefox.
Any other votes for?
Ow, my fucking ears. Ow.
Any other votes for the robot?
Sting also said they voted for the flame.
Uh-huh.
Fox.
Oh,
Yeah.
then Flame wins.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
All
it's
right.
between Flame and Bruce.
No, Flame wins.
No, there's no
What?
tie.
There's no tie. It's
Oh,
I don't
okay.
get a vote. So we
Yes,
can
you
do
do, you're God.
democracy. All right, so you guys have officially decided on Big Fox.
I decided Flame because that's what I mean, granted Berta hasn't seen D. So the second most familiar thing is Flame.
Hey, bro, I
Hmm.
want to make a PB&J
Yeah.
sandwich right about now. I'm hungry.
Elliot just kind of like walks to the entrance of like the medical room and is just like, "Hey y'all, look what I found."
Berta
I love
This big
Berta
thing.
out of curiosity,
Boom, 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 boom.
Berta walks up to Flame and it's just like, who made you? You are
Who are you?
different than other automaton I've seen. Were you made by Codex?
It kind of tilts its head, seeming confused.
Like a dog.
Warm. I kind of want to hug him.
I wanna kiss him.
No, Vince.
Ow.
No,
I
Vince
wanna
literally.
kiss all of them.
Not even joking. Vince literally could hug Flame and be completely fine because
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
flame resistant.
Yeah.
Hey, Bon.
Can
Bon,
Vince
can I-
identify demons?
What?
Can you identify a
he-
demon?
being that he is a
you-
demon, he should be able to identify a demon.
So when you look at at this at the fox, you realize that this is demonic in nature.
Ooh, fellow demon, hello.
It kind of
Huh.
waves with its good hand.
Well,
Funny.
so Berta looks over at Vince. It's like,
Oh shit.
you mean demons as in from the abyss?
Bon.
What?
He kind of starts recognizing what terminology she's using because of the world he's from. No,
Is it
our
12 good
kind would
enough?
be more of devils to you.
I
You try to
It should've
pickpocket
made-
him, and you get a pickaxe into the shoulder.
Oh,
Ah.
what?
Let me figure out. Actually, you take 5 damage.
What?
believe.
Oh
What
my
happened?
god. Sting, you just fucked up your character.
That's right. That's he's built. I remember
Did
how he's
Sting
built
try to
now.
pickpocket Daniel?
I already knew based on the fact that you were rolling. I'm like, no.
Oh my
But,
You're not
god.
stealing from the leader of the bunker.
but Berta turning Berta sees what happens, actually ignores it because it's just she had it coming. Like honestly. And even then, that man's wearing an officer jacket. Who am I to say? He's the authority here. But Berta turns back to Vince. It's like, okay, good, because demons are unpredictable. Devils can be worked with.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just gonna talk about the screaming. No. Okay.
I'm just watching the show over here.
Can I walk
Oh,
over to Daniel?
You mean this? You mean the
Sure.
thing I hear daily back at home? I'm used to it.
Why are you just humming along? You just got a
Right.
pickaxe in the shoulder.
No, that's no. This, Samaris got stabbed in the shoulder.
Oh my god, the blood.
Well, that's
Why are you
okay.
drawing
That's
blood?
I'm dribbling
When
blood.
you look at the wound, you actually notice it's not red. Inside the wound is just kind of black.
Wait, hold on. Can we notice
Oh.
this?
I would say
Depends on
I'd say we are too far away, honestly. To be honest.
depends
Oh yeah,
on how well you would notice a pickaxe hole in someone.
I'm pretty sure I would notice considering I just walked over.
It's in
so.
the shoulder. She's wearing cloth. It's probably covered by the cloth slightly.
Oh,
We
yeah,
Probably a
can't.
yeah.
little,
And then
especially since it's not staining.
yeah, and even then, from a distance, dark blood could look black. So
Plus,
Yeah,
she's
true.
wearing leather armor anyway, so.
Do we still notice like the dripping on the floor, or is that just
There is actually no dripping. The wound
okay?
doesn't actually leak anything. It's
Huh.
just kind
Okay.
of there.
Are we creatures
All right.
again?
So we don't notice that. All right.
And
So
and Samaris is the only one that knows about it so far.
yeah.
Daniel's my man.
hey, yo,
Skrrr.
Daniel.
Oh, Jack Daniels.
Yes.
No,
I thought
I was making a joke that the fact that the way Joshy said it sounded like the stereotypical dude asking for Ramirez.
Hey, yo, Ramirez.
No, there's a guy that I've watched on TikTok and he does it so fucking funny. And he goes, Ramirez, get off the fucking roof! And it's so fucking funny. But hey, Daniel's my fellow I guess enforcement or officer or chief.
Mhm.
You know, why do you this wait a minute, where did I walk over here? Oh. Yeah, right. You sure there's no other information you can give us about these abominations?
Well, there's far too much to go over. Most you'll know is keep an eye out for anything big. The bigger it is, the more likely it is to be dangerous.
Yeah, that reminds me of the fire arrows that we dealt with. But yeah, anyway,
I was fucking rotating again.
around the world. I'm sorry.
All right.
I have to say, I wonder if Carmack has ran into the cannon. But then I remembered, I'm
Are you
thinking of
talking
the
about like the
complete.
Helcha, which shoots like 1,000 fucking arrows?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's why I said it was like fire arrows. Like, yeah, that's the. If you're going to
No,
do
I
in
was
terms of big,
referring
that's
to
about it.
to the stuff the Chinese made, but you're not Chinese, you're Japanese.
African Americans is well, for Twitch purposes, I was a less than value person.
All right. Is that all you're gonna do in the bunker? You ready to go to
If
nest?
someone had to pick between a donkey and you, they'd pick the donkey.
Allie is just kind of like, well, I guess we better start heading out then. Come on,
Well,
flame fella. We're taking you along with us.
I'm a
So
scooter.
Berta walks, but is somehow faster, probably due to her fucking freakishly long legs.
All right. So this is gonna take a little bit more setup than last time. So let me get
So let me go get snacks while this
let me
is
get
being set
everything
up.
ready. Let's
How much food?
see.
I will be back.
I want to make a sandwich, but
How
I
did I
know my
decide
slow
for
ass
that?
is gonna take forever. For what?
I'm sorry, I'm just talking to myself while I look at the thing.
Man, it sucks. I have no popcorn to pop. This shit sucks.
No popcorn to pop.
No, it sucks. I also keep thinking that I'm so sorry, intermission, since this is technically an intermission. It made me laugh so hard because no offense, Vaughn, when I say this, and I mean this with all due respect. you're not the first, and you're definitely probably not gonna be the last of any generation that has like a persona, as a bunny girl. So like it's just cat girl and like it's technically not bestiality because they're both. I don't even know what to call it. So when Ted said the rubber, I was like, I just gotta think that's a rabbit. They're the sex must be absolutely crazy. Anyway, hi doggo.
Uh, I'm just kind of focusing on my thing real quick. And I think it'll end up being. Wait, no.
I swear, I think my dog might be part cat. I don't know. Are you
I'll be
part
back
cat?
in a second. I am going to go grab myself a drink. If that's okay with DM.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
everybody's
I'll
getting
still
out.
need more time.
Alright. Do you think I've got enough time to go downstairs and make myself a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Maybe. I still have to populate the room as well.
The room.
Let's
I found
start.
like 15%. This is going to be a race
I
against time.
already
I
have
also
meat
love.
and food.
I also love the fact that Samurai's right now is literally got an HP.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
because
have
you tried to
Firefox?
fucking. Alright.
There's so many words and details. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Alright. So, fair warning, there's going to be a lot to introduce to you all. Like right off the bat.
Oh lord. Oh gee, oh golly. That's a fucking scary thing to hear. What do you do? Shit, that's good right about now. I don't want to eat nothing heavy and then go to sleep. Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye. Got tumblers in that Philippines.
Alright. That should be good. Who are we missing? Just Sting right now, I think. Maybe.
Sam, Sting, and things.
I'm munching on food
Okay.
Well, yeah.
and getting a little sleepy.
Yeah. We'll see how far into this we can get.
I'm not going all the way
Let
over
me
there.
just ask, are we already better than the last group?
We will. Well, not really, because you've already taken damage, but
No, I just mean at the table.
at the table, about the same. Maybe
What
a
do you
little worse.
mean about the
About
same?
as chatty and drawing on all the maps.
Excuse you, but from my experience with that last group, we are better.
Alright, so I'm moving you all in. I think Vince says you all walk up. says that this building is a post office of some kind. Just from the text above the door, mostly.
I can't scroll to the left for some reason.
That is the edge of the map.
I will say,
Because it's
if
all in here.
Oh, okay.
if Carmack is in fact from feudal Japan, he cannot read English. He's used to kanji.
Well, I was taught English, so.
By who and how and why?
Oh, why would they teach you English?
No, not them. Not the Japanese. The other people taught me English.
What other people?
I think you gotta elaborate more on your character's backstory.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll be back, and the reason why is
Okay,
integral to
fucking
my-
fine. Listen. While my predicament was happening, because I remember this is Twitch, so I gotta keep it, safe though. When I was on a boat, the people on the boat,
A nondescript boat.
yeah, they may call it the Mayweather. The people on there, the English taught me English.
Wait, is
What?
this in character?
No, it's out of character.
Oh, okay.
But that's what happened to his character.
Yeah. So then we had the Japanese. They raided the ship and took us. I learned
Man.
English from the English, and I learned the fighting skills of Japan.
Yes, I'll be back in a
them.
bit. While we wait for his sting.
So I am black.
Oh no, I'm back.
African.
I just couldn't speak.
I'm a foot. Fuck. So when I was, on a nice boat ride from Africa from some very certain people, taught me English from here to there because it's quite a journey.
Josh, you're talking about the English being nice. That's...
Yeah. They would have to teach me eventually.
I'm just in shock that the English can be nice.
Well, they were gonna have to teach me one way or another.
Not really.
You forget. I mean, like I said, I got to keep it as honest, but I got to keep it as I don't want Bond's chance.
Yeah. Plus, we're still streaming. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to try to.
Oh, dude, wait, shit.
Yeah. So when I was going to be a farmer, they'd have to teach me the language
What are
of the
you
people.
doing, Sting?
So it makes a logical sense.
I'm exploring.
I'm running around. Yeah.
The area is not revealed to us yet. You can't really explore much.
Every
Yo,
time.
I'm coming back. Alright,
I'm
you ready
sorry.
for this? Are you ready for this? This
Yes.
encounter, this epic encounter, is the music playing?
Yes.
Y'all
Got it.
ready for this?
Do 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 do.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
who's going in
Right.
first?
Me?
Berta.
No, not me.
Looks-
I'll go. I'll go with Birdo. Why not?
Berta and Carmax.
Alright, so
Carfax.
give me a second.
I'm sorry, man. I love
Hey,
you.
Bon, I've just got to ask a question.
Oh.
Bon, I have to ask a question.
Yes.
So you know how the like machine thing is like tall,
Uh-huh.
like really tall? How big are they?
I'd say about a foot or so taller than Berta.
No, what they're asking is what size category, because if it's a large creature,
It,
Samwise
I'm not
cannot-
categorizing a character as multiple spaces. They're tall, they're big vertically, not horizontally.
So I can't hide behind it.
Probably not.
Let's see. I don't know, maybe. I mean, you won't really necessarily need to specifically hide, but anyway, you two walk in.
Mhm.
To walk in first, and as you walk in, the place is in total disarray. Kind of not surprising considering the situation. You see envelopes scattering the floor. In the room you're walking into, you notice two puddles, and then there's a third one that's smaller, kind of on the other side of the room from you, and you see a tiny little head poking out. You see two little eyes poking
Berta
off you
looks
from a
around.
head in the puddle.
Berta looks around and just says, "Well, it looks like fire's out of the question. No, you don't get to just walk
You guys are
through."
fucking walking in.
Just get out.
You
Get
said you were
out.
going in first. Now you're getting in the building. I'm kicking you in.
Whether you like it or not. Anyway. Uh,
Berta
I
says,
think
"I think fire's out of the question, but I don't want to get near that."
yeah.
So,
Let's leave that little thingamabob over there.
Berta pulls out her sword, and it is where her homebrew rules come in.
Oh
I'm
no.
Hey, can
gonna,
I ask
I'm
a
gonna
Oh,
start.
it's starting.
I'm using one.
Yeah, I know.
can I ask a
Oh,
question?
excuse me.
Sure.
Ugh.
Can we hear the conversation through the door?
The
Yeah,
door isn't
it's
closed.
and it's super quiet. There's like no other sound to drown out the conversation.
Well,
Okay.
Berta says, "I would like to not use fire, but it feels like the only thing I can do at the
Wait.
moment."
What's in there?
What
the
a small blubby thing.
yeah,
And
it's
she's
got a
gonna
face.
raise her longsword and point it at the little ink head in the ground, and you notice that the same kind of brass engravings on the bone seem to shoot up the blade as a bolt of fire flies out of the blade towards the creature. I need to roll.
It's shit.
Okay, does 16 hit?
Um, a 16 does in fact hit.
Alright, now I need to roll damage. D10. So I need this
I need
one
to shave my mustache a
and
little
this
bit,
one.
IRL. Ooh,
They take 6 damage, like literal middle of the range.
All right, all right.
But
So the fireball
freaking
kind of
fire.
catches them in the. Is it a fireball or fire?
It is a. It's not fireball. It's firebolt. It is a small.
Psh.
It's a small ball of fire that just goes
All right, what kind of damage does it do?
fire.
Okay.
Fire.
come on, Ryan!
Just making sure. Just making sure.
No shit.
So, uh, the bolt hits it like square, like between the eyes, kind of forehead area, and it quickly ducks into the puddle afterwards. You can't really tell if it actually did anything to it or not.
I don't like this shit one bit.
Well, I think it's clear enough for the moment. Let's. So one. Let's go to around it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hold on. 5,
Berta, I hope you
50,
know what you're doing, because you're
20,
not listening to what this
25,
is.
30.
And it didn't evaporate like the other one, so,
Well, we don't know if it's the same. If they all act the same, we only had the one experience.
Yeah, well, it's just good. Yeah,
So if you guys want to go in first, you're more than welcome. If they get through this door, I'll attack them.
yeah, let's not believe that bullshit. Anyway,
No,
Yeah.
she definitely would. It's just the fact that she's behind cover. She'll be able to do a sneak attack if anyone comes through the fucking door.
is that a desk over there?
Berta does kind of holler back. Once the rest are in and you do not follow, I will not share my rations.
Fine.
I think
Alia
that-
kind of elbows Vince and is like, I think we might need to let the flame fellow over there go before us, just in case.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
Although
Okay,
it's-
fella, you're up.
Alright, so it kind of lumbers towards the door and it. Oops, wrong token. And it kind of. It like bends over heavily to try and squeeze itself through the door. Everyone inside, you see it. You see it walk in and stand up straight, and you hear a light sizzling sound as it kind of looks up and ducks back down, and that's when you notice there's a black mist, a black kind of fog floating around gathered at the roof of this building.
Well,
Huh?
shit.
And as you look around, it seems like it might be spread throughout the entire building. You
Well,
kind of
shit.
see like little wisps of it, like duck, jump down like a dolphin almost, like that
Well,
kind of motion.
the guy did warn us about spores, so you know. Let's take it
Joshy,
easy.
is your mic buried?
Yeah, your mic's really
Somewhat,
bad right now.
maybe. I don't know. Sorry, guys, my mic was a little delicious. I had to eat it.
All right.
It's like this. It's just the meme. The
Oh, it's the fucking Into the Spider-Verse Peter Parker meme. Oh,
exactly.
All right.
can I investigate the notes on the floor or the envelopes on the ground?
All right. You want to look at some of the envelopes?
Yeah.
One is divorce papers.
Oh, this is
The
familiar.
The first envelope you open ends up just being bills.
Which
Damn, I
you,
didn't say I
you
was
just
gonna
see
open
a
it.
bunch of numbers and don't know what they mean.
A bunch of numbers, something called electricity. You can't
Yeah,
tell
hey,
much
guys,
else about it.
And
what's
Vince
electricity?
Spencer-
Hi, Dado.
Oh,
Ooh, those are the same distance, aren't they?
Excuse me.
All right. So
Oh.
you two are just coming in?
Yeah, we're just like following along.
Come on in.
I should have
Door
signed the
shuts
value to
behind
that.
us. Miasma appears.
I wanted to
Alias
go to.
just
Oh, okay.
I was gonna go to the other pile, but yeah, I guess.
Oh, the other pile?
Yeah, I should have specified that. That's a.
Did you want to go? Yeah, we could be just. You're over there.
Yeah.
Sorry. that was indeed not
Funny.
specified.
Hmm.
Wait, who's? Okay, yeah, the objective. So, Berta, what are you doing right now?
Berta is kind of looking around, and I think I'm gonna have her push forward more.
Before you go anywhere, and do this. All right. Do you want to block with AC?
oh no.
Um,
Give it about that.
sure.
All right. So as before you can even start moving, like before your foot first leaves the ground, you see whatever creature was in that smaller puddle shoot out at a high speed straight towards your chest. And it kind of bounces off harmlessly, but you notice that that hit a lot harder than anything you're used to before.
Doubt. Berta has stopped many a drunken brawl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
I just keep thinking of
I will
fucking
let you
Noir.
know you have 4 AC charges left.
Alia kind of looks at us like, damn, woman, you sure took that hit.
And I say it'll bounce off about here. And when it lands, you notice as it flies through the air, you kind of see it's basically a head, a torso, 2 flaily tentacle arms, and then like a almost unformed looking tail behind it. And it kind of flails, bounces off, it bounces off almost kind of like a ball, and it just kind of like uh, sinks back into a puddle on the ground
So it
when it
is not
lands.
visible, so we cannot hit it.
I don't like this shit.
Not
Quit
yet.
flying out loud.
But Berta looks back at Alia, and it's just, well, I've literally fought bears and stopped drunken brawls, so
Yeah, this
Elliot gave like a little bit of a whistle. Not bad.
anyway,
All right.
can I move
We're gonna
now?
swap to actual Discord order this time too, for more order in this.
Alright,
So
so
after Teddy, we'll do Joshy.
alright, so Berta goes 1, so 5, 10, 15,
Uh,
20, 25 into not into the
fucking
doorway, but she stops at the doorway. And Bon, I
I
will say
guess.
this building feels familiar to me from the one time I joined.
This is the
How
same
far away?
building.
I kind
Uh,
of figured, so I think I might know who's in here.
so you notice
Um,
a puddle, kind of a little bit into the room from you from the doorway, but you don't see anything else yet.
Alright. I still have like 1 foot of move. No, not 1 foot, 5 feet of movement. So she is going
stat
to
close.
step in again, and I think I
Eh,
know what I'm gonna see.
Roll
Oh
stealth.
dear. Oh dear.
Fucking
Oh.
right.
Oh
No.
dear.
Wrong person did that.
Roll stealth.
I don't have access to disguise self or anything of the sort, so
Oh.
Wrong Teddy.
Roll.
Wrong person did that. If fucking Samaras would have done it, there would have been what? Let's just have a look at the modifier.
no, that's
+8.
I was looking at Magnus's sheet, so I was like excited for a second. That's a 10.
All right, you got a 10?
I got a 10. Yeah.
All right. So you see a lot of new things. I mean, you see the guy from before, kind of.
He just
You are
looks
able
like,
to take him
look
in,
at you,
and
bitch.
Yeah, I'm playing a game with people right
and
now. Okay, hun?
you notice. I'll start with this guy, go to that guy, and then that guy, and then go to these. So that you did not see any of what I pointed to. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. But so you notice it looks like the guy from before. However, it looks like both of his hands, instead of being normal hands, they almost seem like hooks. And they seem
Three.
kind of like dangling off of almost a string-like strand of ink. Directly in front of you, and definitely noticing you, appears to be some kind of ink wolf. Um,
You
I'd,
got doggos?
I'd assume you'd probably be preoccupied with this thing, noticing you and starting to growl.
Ooh. Oh dear.
So Berta is definitely holding her sword and like she can't move, so she is just readying to attack. Which I believe readied action means essentially if the enemy gets close, she automatically attacks. I don't remember how that exactly works though.
Okay.
You have a
So
feisty
what
doggo.
is? So do you
Ready.
say
Sometimes
anything
you want to
as
get
you
a jump
notice
on
that?
a foe or a particular circumstance before you act. So you can take the ready action on your turn, which lets you act using your reaction before the start of your next turn. So if it gets near me, she can attack.
Interesting, interesting.
But she doesn't. She like hollers out. It's just like, we seem to have some wolfy things, something with hooks, and in the corner there's something that is not safe.
Yeah,
This whole
okay.
goddamn
So
building
now
being safe.
so you are indeed looking at it. The guy in the back is,
I know what it is.
you know what it is. It's kind of, it's also vaguely humanoid, but you notice both of its feet seem sunk into small little puddles. Um, and has thin legs that go up into its torso, and then it just has a almost independent looking circular head from which a kind of like trumpet like opening is in the front of. You notice it doesn't have arms, just small little like nubs of dark ink, and it does not seem to have noticed you, nor does this guy really.
But the dog is like,
The
damn, that
dogs
woman's wearing a
noticed you.
lot of fur.
Damn, what the dog doing?
What the
The
dog
dog
doing? Okay, Joshy, your
So-
turn.
We still have one little bastard in this room.
We do, but he's currently puddled.
Fucking pussy.
Little,
Mm.
he's a little puddle man.
Alia kind of scratches her head and looks over to the flame fox and is like, "You think
stop
you
licking
could
me?
give that little fella a little bit of a
Really quick.
bit of a flame?"
Really
It's
quick.
Josh's
I
turn,
will
isn't it?
probably need to start heading to bed soon. I have
well,
work tomorrow.
Stop it now.
Alright, I guess I'll do
I'm
it real
getting
quick.
angry.
I guess I join.
Okay.
Doggo?
You need to knock it off.
I guess I'll join. I'll join. Berta. Stop.
Berta ain't the hard name to remember.
No, my dog was licking me. Stop.
It's
Stop it,
Burr
doggo.
and Huh.
I said bird, because I'm like gum ass. Anyway.
Alright, so you're gonna move. How far can you move?
30. I don't know if it's. Then I'll
You can
move my mouse
probably
with it.
get behind, not behind, but in the doorway with Berta.
Yeah,
Hey,
about
doggo.
there. And I'm gonna say you cannot push past.
Yeah, because Berta makes a better wall than a door.
And Ted, to
Alright.
be honest, I could have just said Birdo from fucking Mario.
If you no,
Anyway,
that's
it
around
is
the
now
corner.
Moo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll have Alia go. Let me see. I'll have her go about over here.
Alright, do you go a straight line to over there?
Yeah, so just like right there.
So
That's 30 feet.
let's stop you about here.
Oh,
If you
really?
if you go in a straight line,
If
that's
you-
why I had been
Oh.
purposely catching
Your foot steps into the puddle, and as it does, let me. I don't know if I want to. Do I want to roll? I'll roll. Oh, that fella. Okay. A little fella pops out of the puddle. And it almost seems like the puddle was the creature that rises. The creature now in front of you. I actually have a picture for it, even though it's not that good.
But I think
Bloom.
Oh.
So, it looks like the first guy, except
hey, it's Baldy.
it has some kind of crest on top of its head, and it has a very, very long pike almost, or spear. One of the two.
What is a pike or a spear, but just a really sharp stick?
A really sharp stick that is now directly in front of you. You
Also,
only
I
took the 10 movement, by the way.
Dang. Okay.
Just so you know.
All right. So Alia kind of just gets like her dagger and just kind of goes for a quick like jab at it to get it like away from her.
Alright, so you're gonna go for a stab?
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay. So what should I roll for that one?
roll
Just
attack
roll to
with
attack. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see.
Also,
It's
I like how I was subconsciously
It'll be in
avoiding
actions.
Actions.
puddles the entire time.
No,
in
D&D
in
Beyond.
roll 20 or D&D. Okay.
D&D
D&D
Beyond, go to
Beyond.
actions.
Actions.
Yeah, D&D
Okay.
Beyond actions. Click the thing on the dagger.
Okay.
The thing that has the plus whatever.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the hit DC. Hit
DC.
like that.
I
Roll.
got 14.
14. That hits roll damage.
Okay. I got a 4. So that 4 plus 4 is 8.
Ooh, and that is piercing. I'll do that much. Alright, so you stab, the knife stabs into it, and it kind of staggers back a little bit. You notice that the surface of its body has also started kind of like shaking, like the other one did after the first blow. All right, so we have Vince.
I will say I do kind of want to like end it off really soon. I'm tired and I need to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'd say let's call it. It's around about 9:30.
All right.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
just keep it. I'll just write down that it's gonna be my turn.
Well, we can put it in the Roll20 chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be Smam's turn, Sang's turn, and then we're gonna go to Ink turn. And at a certain point, we'll actually use initiative.
Yay!
Hooray!
I I like how as soon as, to be honest, before that second room was even revealed, and I looked at it, I'm like, this place feels familiar, filled with very punchy memories.
Very, very horrible traumas.
Anyway,
Okay.
I'm a hop
for
off.
reference,
All right.
bump.
All right.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Yeah.